Ethel, I don't know if you were here, but I said I have tornado warnings in my area, so.
It's really rare to get them up there, right? Or is it?
Yeah, it's very odd to have tornado warnings.
I feel like we have had like one in my entire lifetime. It was like a little baby one, but everyone flipped out because they're not supposed to be up here.
Yeah, they're not. That's very rare.
Uh-oh.
We've had like microstorms where like it'll like touch down in one spot and just destroy a forest.
Yeah.
But it doesn't like travel. But we'll see.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Well, just
Are these the consequences of our actions? What?
hopefully we'll just wait until after the D&D game. That's all I care about.
Oh, thanks.
Your house
Don't worry about the rest of the session. Yeah.
As long as it spits you back out for the next one as well. I don't care about in between. It doesn't affect me.
Hey, Alina, that's a pretty cool background you got there. Where'd you get the picture for Devastation? No, this is my home now.
Oh yeah, what background?
It's like 4K. It's so like the definition's right.
All right. Couple of things. I added a create slime homunculus feature.
Ooh.
So you can have a look at that in your features. Should all have it. Where is it? Create slime homunculus.
Oh my god, I forgot about all my little guys. So exciting. I can't believe I forgot.
And note that it is mildly poisonous, and it might like give you some temporary memory loss for an hour or so afterwards. That's just because it has like some of the Styx water in it, which you would know because you saw that sort of waterway that was leading towards it. But yeah, nothing serious. Mostly just for flavor. Also, I decided, because I'm evil, that the slime can't be reused. So when it dies, like the magic goes out of it. So I've given also everyone has an extra vial because of Ethel. And I also took three of the vials from Ethel's inventory. But yeah, so everyone has one summoned, and you can summon another one. And I did confirm that there's nothing in the rules about these things having like a limit of the distance that they can travel from you. So feel free to like send them to the four corners of Avernus, I guess.
Oh, cool.
You can like communicate with them telepathically, I think, like while they're...
That's amazing.
Yeah.
The four horsemen of the apocalypse, but they're four tiny slime homunculi that we send out in every direction.
Our vial is full of slime, so we have like a backup slime.
Yeah, so there's a vial of slime in your inventory, and I've linked it to the feature so that when you click the feature, it'll use the slime as a resource. But you do already have one summoned.
Okay.
And also I realized that Ultraloth that you set free that like transformed into a rat in order to escape, I didn't realize at the time, but its feature actually specifies that it can't like change its size when it shapeshifts, but it was like a wall of text and I just didn't read it. So, I don't know, maybe Mahkah used polymorph, although I remember like Mahkah wasn't super keen on using spell slots. I don't know, maybe it was like it's a very powerful Ultraloth.
I feel like if you changed shape into a rat, even if you were the same size that you were before, your hands would fall out of the handcuffs.
Except it actually says also that you can't become like bipedal. You have to like kind of maintain the same shape. But yeah, like I wonder like how far it goes. Like could you become like an extremely skinny person? Like
yeah, like I feel like you could make yourself so like your wrists are so tiny, you just fall out of those handcuffs.
You can make yourself like super anorexic, so it's just like
yeah. Well, maybe
like, become, like, skin and bone.
You can't change your overall size, so you if you shrink your arms, you have to like make your legs big to compensate, and that way you're still like the same.
So like you have the smallest of hands and the most massive legs anyone's ever seen.
Fucking T-Rex arms.
We can imagine that's what happened. And the last thing was I just wanted to make a correction. That obsidian stone pendant that you sold with the flaming greatsword etched into it, which was taken from the gold dragonborn that was working for / hanging around with the Cold Man I said it represented Zariel, but it actually represents Bel. I don't know. Flaming greatsword. I guess that's a symbol of Bel, which contradicts what I said previously about Bel not having a symbol. I don't know. I'm making this shit up. And also, it was incidentally worth 200 gold pieces. I just thought that was funny because you sold it for like 10 or something.
Wow. Okay.
Oh, wow.
You shouldn't let me do the negotiating.
You can always have a crack at trying to appraise it before you sell it.
Okay, well maybe that would have been a good idea. I'll keep in mind.
Otherwise, very good negotiating. I don't mean
Thanks.
to
I tried my best.
rain on your negotiating skills. Okay, so we are at Arkhan's tower, standing before and below it. It's got these black spires that are looming hundreds of feet above you, and these ramparts that are bristling with charred skulls mounted on iron spikes, and there are undead guards shuffling around on the ramparts up there. And the tower's apex splits into 5 narrower spires that jab at the sky like clawed fingers, and there's this great white dragon circling above the tower's peak and sort of glancing down at you from time to time. And a turtle death priest emerged from the tower to meet you, accompanied by 4 ghouls, and haven't actually asked this death priest its name, but it does say on the handout that it is called Krull. I think some NPC previously told you maybe that it was Krull. I can't remember. But anyway, he said that he'd take you to see Arkhan if you had something to offer them, something powerful to give to them, and you gave them the shield of the Hidden Lord. And Krull seemed happy about this. He says, "Excellent! Arkhan will be very happy indeed. We know of Gargoth, and it may well be that it can help us with our efforts. Now, follow me if you wish to see Arkhan. And you may call me Krull, by the way." And he...
My goodness, how rude of us not to ask.
Very rude. Don't think I didn't notice.
Oh no.
He lifts up this staff with this green gas sort of drifting out of it and stamps it on the ground and speaks some arcane words. And he casts a spell. This is a version of Find Greater Steed.
Ooh.
But instead of summoning the usual things that one might summon with such a spell, as he's kind of speaking these words, these infernal words, this spirit kind of coalesces and forms what looks like a drake, like those very cute creatures that you slayed previously in that in the Coldman's Lair. Except this one is it appears to be rotting as this spirit kind of comes together and forms this solid creature. This sort of wingless dragon that's like the size of a big lion or something. You notice that it's undead. It's got some of its bones are showing. Some of your bones are showing. So, yeah, it's got flesh rotting off it. And Krull motions for these ghouls to return to the tower, and they begin to shuffle back towards the tower, and he climbs on to this drake and turns towards you and says, "Arkhan is at the monument to Tiamat. Now let us go." And he raises this skull staff again, these green fumes coming out of it, and the green fumes sort of intensify. And this sort of fog of green necrotic energy sort of floats up into the air, and the drake whips its tail and turns around and begins charging off in a sort of a northerly direction, a disward direction. Do you follow?
After them.
Yeah, I guess. Do we run? What's the? Are we in our car?
Let's get on the
vehicle?
Yeah, in our not cars. Or machines. I'm not thinking of them like cars at all.
Yeah. He stops a few feet away and turns back. Well, are you coming? And sort of waits for you to get back in your machines. I didn't really think about how you were going to get there.
Yes.
And so you climb back in these machines, which each now have a sandworm skull on the front of them. Along with the skin and head of a horned devil. And also Batcat and Luna are both alive. Ooh. Just a reminder. And
our mini-me's.
Yep.
The homunculi.
Oh yeah, so you can totally use, like, as long as two of them can operate an action station.
Yeah.
Can I have, when I summoned Batcat as a cat so that the little slime guy can ride on Batcat? Just not for battle. I know it doesn't work for battle.
Yeah, that's fine.
Hooray.
Maybe the cat's kind of like struggling a little bit under the weight, but like it's able to do it, but it wouldn't be able to be in a battle that way, but it's like sufficient to carry this thing around. It's like when you get someone
to piggyback ride and you're like, I can do this, but I couldn't run. I couldn't go up and down stairs either, you know?
It's like spurring the cat, and the cat's like looking back at it like, the fuck is this? And so you head in a disward direction. Well, first you head back along this this crest of this great outcrop that Arkhan's tower stands on, and then you travel through the Avernian desert to the east, or to the sort of abyssward way, but also further disward. And you can see these mountains on your left as you're traveling. These very grand mountains, the Dispatrian Mountains. Lulu remembers, and this I think also it was mentioned to you by Bugsy that these are the mountains where they mine Malkazidian crystals, as he called them. And so you can follow Krull, and I won't worry about doing like a Hexcrawl. Where is it? I'll just kind of move you over there. So you kind of like head back down here. Ugh. In a very belabored fashion. Struggling with the technology of your war machines.
It's the little goo guys. It's their first time driving.
Yeah. They're horrendous drivers. They can't really like see over the wheel. You gotta like... Maybe because there's like 5 of them, so the 5th one's like standing on the top, like sort of giving them direction. Turn left!
It's like kind of like the other left for like porting an airplane. It's just like this way. No, this way.
Yeah. Because I don't think they can talk actually. And so you follow Krull and his undead Drake to the monument of Tiamat. And here you see a colossal dragon skull that's leaning against a mountainside, surrounded by bones the size of houses. Acrid smoke rises from the skull's maw. And in the mountain itself, there are mounds of rocks and craggy caves, sort of looking down on this great skull. And you notice there are scores of winged creatures up there, some of them apparently sort of resting on the rocks, others moving this way and that. And before the skull there are several military tents that have been pitched among these bones. And there are armored dragonborn moving around everywhere. Some of them are engaged in like combat training, others are marching. And you also see several groups of kobolds. I don't think you've encountered kobolds previously in this campaign. Small lizard-like creatures. that are sort of scurrying around, you know, providing a services like squires and doing various menial tasks and getting into fights amongst themselves. And you also see 2 Avernian direwolves with red fur and horned heads that are sort of chained to an iron spike, and they're chewing on it. Both of them are chewing on this same, like, giant bone. And in the middle of all of this, there's one especially large marquee. And the canvas on this marquee is painted black, blue, green, red, and white. And parked beside it is a Devil's Ride. And gathered around this tent are a dozen chattering reptilian humanoids with gleaming swords, white scales, and white leathery wings. And it would seem these are like more of the same as the creatures that are standing up on those rocks and moving around up in the mountains. And they're not dragonborn, they're actually more like the creature that you encountered in the High Hall, the white Abishai known as Victusa. Victusa was a white Abishai, but you also see that there are Abishai of many colors moving around here. Sort of, you see like a few of them kind of moving around in the encampment, some further away. And Krull kind of calls for his undead Drake to stop before this tent and dismounts it. And again, you know, sort of raises his staff, and the mount begins to dematerialize and turn back into like a spirit and then sort of dissipate. And he turns to you and says, "In here," and sort of beckons for you to follow him into this tent. Obviously, it's implied that you would get out of your vehicles.
Yeah. Turns to the green flames. Let no one touch anything. In case of curiosity, points to the large wrecking ball.
Maybe you see some kobolds kind of like approaching, sort of peering at it. They hear you say this, kind of like back up a little bit, look a bit uncertain about whether to proceed. You also see like, yeah, there's several of these, all of these ones that are near this tent are white Abishai. There's like, you count quickly as you approach this marquee, about 12 of them or something. And they begin, a couple of them begin to sort of approach you, and they look at you with curiosity. Some of them quite menacingly, but they see Krull leading you into this tent. And so they don't do anything, they just sort of watch you head in here. And you can head into this tent. This tent is like, yeah, like a very large area that's sort of decorated with what look like, you know, various luxuries and, you know, objects of war, weapons and statues and things like that. Very decked out war tent. And you see a few creatures in there. The first creature that you see is this, it looks kind of like a lion. It's this giant lion with this big spiky barbed tail, but it is winged. It has these giant sort of bat-like leathery wings. It's this big orangey red creature sort of lying there. And it's sort of half asleep, and it opens an eye and kind of sees you walk in and sort of lifts its head up to look at you. And you see at this sort of central table inside this tent that there is, as Krull sort of walks past this creature, which some of you might recognize as a manticore, especially Ethel, you would have read about manticores. You see two individuals standing around this this table, sort of having a discussion, and one of them is a minotaur, an especially large, black-skinned minotaur, dressed in golden armor with a bare chest, and you notice even like gold plates on his hooves, and gold circlets around his horns, and he's carrying this giant, sort of gilded sword. And he kind of sees you come in, because he's kind of sort of standing facing you, and stops conversing with this other character, and this other character then turns around, and this you're pretty certain straight away is Arkhan the Cruel. This is a red-skinned dragonborn with these long, sharp horns extending from his head, and he's wearing this big black cape, and he's got this obsidian-colored dragon plate, and this sort of chains around him, and these big, like, spiked, what do you call, like, shoulder pads? I've gone blank on what.
Pauldrons?
What are they?
Pauldrons?
Pauldrons?
Yeah.
I don't think I even knew that word. What have I been calling them up until now? Shoulder pads. Anyway, and he turns around, and you immediately see, like, rotting on one side. Like, his whole left side looks like it's been corrupted. It's like decomposing or something. And you sort of follow his arm down to where you see what is obviously the hand of Vecna, which is this hand that almost looks quite strange connected to this red dragonborn. It's green, and it's more sort of humanoid. It has these long, gnarled humanoid fingers, and it's almost kind of emitting like a green sort of smoke, similar to the smoke that is emitted from Krull's staff. And he turns around to face you, and as you all kind of come into this tent, he says, Well, if it isn't the very thieves themselves. You've proven quite resilient. You even killed 2 of my agents. Now you dare show your faces here under Tiamat's gaze? And Krull steps forward, and he's carrying the shield of the Hidden Lord, and he holds it out to Arkhan and says, "They bring a great gift. Otherwise, I should have killed them immediately. But you might wish to know what they have to say." And Arkhan turns to you all again. "Well, speak. What brings you here?"
I just kind of like nudge like Kensei, or like I only got us into trouble. We're not a good idea.
The other person that gets you into trouble.
I just saw shit I could mount on the car, so I was just like,
We come not to rob. That is in the past. We are upstanding citizens here to perhaps broker a deal.
Upstanding citizens? Do you mean citizens of Avernus? Citizens of Zariel's Avernus? Is that what you mean to say?
How about citizens that want to break shit up? And I figured we'll start off with Zariel's control. I feel like that's in your best interests.
I'm listening.
So, we are trying to dethrone Zariel. We have a couple ways to do that. Problem being, we need one key ingredient. That key ingredient points roughly, doesn't know directions very well, especially here. Belongs in the deep bowels of Bell's Forge. We need to go see him. To go see him, we need to help someone else. To help that person, you have what we need.
I see. And what is this item that you seek from Bell's Forge?
Was it the... Okay,
sorry, I didn't mean to test you.
I know, no, it's just... Was it the Claw of Tiamat?
It's like psychomorphic.
I took notes, guys.
Well, no, I know the item that's in Bell's Forge, but what the item that we need from him? Was it the Claw of Tiamat?
The claw.
Yeah, the Hand of Vecna, right?
No, he has the Hand of Vecna.
Oh. Do we need that, or were we warned about that?
I think we were warned about that.
Okay, gotcha.
You do see that
I just literally have the most nonsense. It just says Arcane, Hand of Vecna, and I went, do we need that? Are we afraid of that?
I mean, you would have probably learned about it as a wizard as well, and you might feel some trepidation about being in it, even in its presence. But you do also see a large axe that is hanging from Arkhan's belt, and it does appear to have a massive fang in place of its blade. He says, "You wish for this, for my axe?"
I just nod.
This axe is very important to me. Once it was called Fane Eater. But after I came to Avernus to use this, he holds up the Hand of Vecna and observes it for a moment. He looks like it's a bit hard to decipher his face. Maybe a little displeased, a little bit uncomfortable. I came here to use this to free Tiamat, and these Abishai, they gifted me with one of her fangs. I could use it as a weapon, you see, and so I replaced the original blade on Fane Eater, and now this is Blue Fang. But I would not part with this, especially as you already owe me a great deal of gold. You owe it to Tiamat.
To be fair, it was Zariel's people that stole it from you.
I know nothing of that. All I know is that Tiamat tells me that the stench of this treasure returns to Avernus. That is why I sent out Ragged Draga and his gang of idiots to track you down. You must be powerful if you could kill them and also Ultus. But it makes no difference to me, for I must see that treasure return to Tiamat. Whether it was this duke that you speak of, or yourselves, I care not. What do you wish for me to do with this axe anyway?
Well, we were hoping a trade of sorts, but it seems like that's going to be very difficult to persuade you with. Seems that you have a sentimentality of it.
We just gave him a shield with a powerful soul in it.
Indeed. I do not know exactly how I might use Gargoth to free Tiamat. But I think perhaps it could help with my relationship with Bell if I were to return Gargoth to Bell, or perhaps I could free Gargoth and use Gargoth as an ally in the wars to come.
Makes up for the few we killed.
There you go. You got a much more competent ally compared to a couple others that failed in their tests.
We just thinned the ranks of the useless in your crew.
Krull also kind of steps forward a little bit and says, "A note, Master. They also travel with a Celestial." And he points at Lulu.
And we also have a turtle.
Yes, I see. And what brings you here, my kin?
I'm here to help my friends.
Once that was also what motivated me. For there was a time when I sought to fight against Tiamat for our kind. But Arkhan bested me and showed me the way of things. And soon I came to respect our queen, as all will come to respect her. Yes. Anyway.
Zariel's doing a good job of just showing that respect.
Yes, indeed. Tiamat, as you can imagine, seeks more than just freedom, perhaps. So, I am curious to learn that you also are predisposed to not exactly be on the Zariel's side. I tell you what, perhaps if you also give me this celestial, we could use it in our experiments to stave off the rot of my hand. Is that not true, Krull? Yes, we could use a celestial such as this.
Find your own.
No.
No, Lulu's not for trade.
If you
don't we just need him?
This celestial, I would be willing to drop your debt by half.
What?
We have no debt.
Actually, what is the going tally
This
right
is
now?
not a good deal.
What is actually the going tally right now?
What is this debt?
You owe Tiamat 1,500 gold pieces to break even. But as I said, I am willing to halve that if you'll give me this celestial. I don't think I want to go with him. What is the nature of these experiments?
Integral. The celestial is integral to be able to defeat Zariel. We simply cannot.
Integral, you say? In what way?
Interesting. I don't know if we have enough of a deal that I'm willing to share. I don't know yet if we're allies.
Giving me this shield has granted you an audience with me. And I'm willing to negotiate. But I am in search of celestials, for Krull uses them in his experiments to try to stave off this rot. This cursed rot from the hand of Vecna. If you will not give me this celestial, then perhaps you can find me another. They are hard to come by down here.
And what are the words of other celestials? What rumors
I
have
know
been
of.
spread on them?
I have found none. Yes, we have sought them out, but they are rare down here. But you would still need to repay your debt. Or half of it. If you were unwilling to do that, perhaps there is something else you could bring me instead. But I have only heard rumors of that. It is an orb of dragon kind.
Oh, actually, wait, no, we actually heard of something like that.
Orb of
What did you hear?
Where was it?
Was that
some
red, in the red bush thing?
No, wasn't it the either the was it the Archers of Ubbalux?
The Archers of what now?
We're looking at our map. Hold on, we got a shit ton of information. Hold on, 1 second. Power. Was it the archers?
We're all just like all immediately huddle up around the map, fully turning our back.
Hold, please.
How are we?
Was it the archers? Just like
Wait, the archers are transportation. Teleportation.
Yeah.
Right, but wasn't there someone somewhere else there that like some sort of
Red Roof mentioned it to us or something?
Yeah.
I have had word that there is a wizard of sorts that wanders around a great obelisk nearby, near Worm's Wharf. And that wizard may have some information about an orb of dragon kind. I would accept that in place of your debt. But I would still require a celestial from me, if you wish. What do you want to do with this axe again? I'm not going to lend it to you.
Free the person, don't we?
Yes. There is a Belle's fiend. Belle's
genie.
Who is currently under lock and key and can only be let out.
And it would be beneficial to your cause.
Exactly.
So we're technically doing you another favor.
How would that be beneficial to my cause?
Because you want to get in line with
genie
Belle.
that's locked under Zariel that's trying to keep out the demons. If that's another ally she loses or another pet she loses, that weakens her support.
And she is against Zariel. So the enemy of your enemy is your friend.
Interesting. Yes, this is interesting news. I could... Where is this? Where is this genie?
The demon
I-
zapper.
The demon zapper. And where is that?
Right next to the
Down.
Swamp of Madness, right below. Yeah.
Contradis, yes.
Below the pit of
got it.
Cromroth.
Far in the south, you mean? I just call it south. I'm from Exandria. I've only been in Avernus for a little while.
If you hit the river Styx, you've gone too far.
I see.
To the right. I mean, to the... I don't know. East?
Well, it is interesting. I would certainly consider it. Especially as you say that the enemy of my enemy is my friend. I do agree with that sentiment. Well,
Hey,
Could do the honors.
Was it
You,
Rosella?
yes, Rosala.
I knew it started with an R, but I'm terrible with names.
Yeah. I mean, yes, if you cannot part with your axe, we could go together, and you can do the honor of freeing her yourself.
perhaps. If you were willing to gift me this celestial and pay off your debt,
Ah,
I will
No
consider it.
Lulu.
no.
Lulu is off the table. We will attempt to get the orb.
Lulu's
And
actually
then you
standing
can-
on the table, and as you say that, she like flies back up off the table and like flies back. I'm definitely off the table.
Yes, Lulu, you're off the table.
I will help you. You must find a different celestial in that case.
Wait, you want this orb? You want a celestial?
And we're giving you an ally. I feel like we're getting
Oh.
shafted.
Oh,
I would not have treated with you had you not offered something. You were, as far as I knew, my enemy until very recently. This shield definitely goes towards a possible allegiance. It secured you an audience with me, but you must still pay off your debt. And if you wish me to do something extra for you, then I will require a sacrifice as well. I will accept 750 gold pieces to make us even. Otherwise, if you can find an orb of dragon kind, I will accept that as well.
Let's start with the orb, I think. But
all right. This orb, is it big? Is it small? What does this orb look like? Does
It is
it make
a
noise?
large sphere.
It's a large sphere. Oh, there's a large sphere. Big black guy.
Holds a unicorn.
Yeah.
You want a unicorn? Oh, the unicorn. Is that a celestial? I don't want to kill the unicorn.
A unicorn? Did you say?
Yeah. Maybe.
And this
We don't know for sure.
this big minotaur standing there, sort of like smashes his axe down on the table. I think you should just kill them. They stole from Tiamat. Take their celestial. We will find the orb.
If you were gonna find it, you would have found it already.
I mean, take your shot if you want, but just letting you know, we killed many things that are bigger and prettier than you are. Points the fucking Minotaur.
We have an entire army here. But Rogar, you should not speak out of turn. And Arkhan's like, indeed. Silence.
Yeah, Rogar.
Kind of stomps around.
Grown child. Alright. Well, Obelisk has a mage that knows of some details of this orb.
Yeah, let's go see what he wants now. We'll continue this list. The shopping list grows.
Well, if you wish to treat with me again, I will be returning to my tower in a day or so after I have finished communing with Tiamat. As he says this, he kind of points in the direction of the giant skull.
Are there any teeth left on this skull?
Yes.
Do any of them look like within easy grasp?
No, but this, well, no.
I guess it wouldn't be Tiamat's skull,
Yeah,
would it?
because she's still like alive.
She's alive.
Like a monument.
Okay. All right. Well, I guess it is time to find this orb.
Find the wizard, find the orb, figure out another celestial. Get the just like turns around, starts walking out. Get Arkhan on our side. Go to Bell. Go to.
This is a terrible deal, but okay.
Why do you not just pay now, then? And have it over and done with?
I feel like we haven't...
I don't think we have this much money.
Start with the orb, and then we'll work our way up there, showing how reliable we are, one thing at a time.
We also got to find enough gold to actually pay off the debt because we're not walking around hell flat broke right now.
Well, let's just start with the orb.
Maybe we'll find another treasure hoard for someone else that is not a ally, or that is an ally to like Zariel, and maybe make up our day. We don't know. Onward.
Maybe I'll find a hell pig and paint it like Lulu and put wings on it.
I will know if you do that.
I'm never talking to you.
Master, we do not have long. Perhaps Rogar has a point.
Well,
We're going.
wait, we're doing it. We're doing it.
Let them go. I wish to see if they can bring me the orb. Okay, so you head out of camp and get back in your vehicles.
Jesus Christ. Madness.
Oh no, we have to pay another soul coin to get across.
Maybe next time we'll just take the barge no matter how far it is, just so we don't have to worry about paying soul coins. Because we have to do this multiple times for a trip just to be in the Council of Arkhan. We're going to be broke by the time we actually get his help.
If we didn't take the vehicles, does it still cost a soul coin to get across?
I'll say that perhaps you asked that. Well, I don't know. No, you didn't ask that question before.
Dang it. All right. Well, to the party, would it be reasonable to leave our vehicles on this side, go across, just pop over to the tower, and then come back to our vehicles?
Well, that's in the hope that he actually has the orb.
Yeah, that's true.
And it's not like it's not somewhere else, like, I don't know, like here or here or heaven forbid, where is Bell's Forge? Like here.
That's true. All right. To the barge! I mean, to the whatever it is.
Also, like, as we, like, get on our vehicles and get away, and maybe, like, as we're, like, getting towards, like, the barge close and we're, like, waiting to restock on another ticket. I mean, if he's going back to the tower, there was still a mightier defense there, but it's at least way better than an army if we choose to go for the non-diplomatic option if we can't think of anything else, right? Because we have to find another Celestial just to even get him agreed to do this, and the only thing that we could think of is the Unicorn, and so far, not a lot of people in this party are liking that option.
There were large numbers of undead shuffling around the ramparts and a big adult white dragon flying around.
Compared to the undead and the white dragon, compared to, like, the draconic sort of, like, mixes down there, it's still like better, not great, but better.
It's so weird how some of that grass looks like it's in front of you, Anna. I guess it's because it's on your laptop. So it really makes it look like you're sort of like amongst
the... Oh yeah, that's true.
All right, so it is probably by now maybe shift 3. And I'll just say that nothing happens if you want to just head. Where do you want to head?
Don't we have to go to the tower?
To the tower.
Yeah.
So I guess straight down.
To the wharf, yeah.
Okay, so I'll just say that we can do that. 1, 2, 3, 4 points. So 8 Ickers. And some soul juice. And you can enter this Worm's Wharf. Remember, it exists on both sides of the river. And in here, the Dragonborn, amongst all of these stone buildings with kind of red clay tiled roofs, and there's some shops and things here as well. It's sort of one like central road. You can kind of go in there and ask around, and they just tell you that from this side, if you want to cross, you can just find a Morenoloth, a ferryman down on the stone wharf by the Styx itself. Do you drive down the large ramp with your... Are you going to take your war machines?
Yes.
Okay. So you can head down there, down the big stone ramp cut out of the cliffs. There's cliffs on both sides. And you can head down to this stone boardwalk, and you are able to find a Morenoloth who's just standing there, like eerily, with this like hooded cloak, just holding this big oar. And he's like standing on one of these barges. You know, you kind of think to yourself, like, why does he have an oar to like power this like coal-powered barge? And he's just like standing there, but you can like approach. And he demands a soul coin of you to take you back across.
All right.
You pay a soul coin.
The soul coin is paid.
And once you pay him this soul coin, he sort of moves to the front of the the ship, and there are some kobolds kind of piling coal in again, and the barge pushes off from this boardwalk. And you see him actually at the front. He's kind of moving this ore around in the air, and there's this sort of energy coming out of the ore. And you get the impression that he's even like sort of directing the barge using this like magic ore. And the barge is able to take you across the river Styx painlessly, and you can head back up the ramp on this side, back into this Dragonborn town here under this big old piece of iron bridge that kind of keeps them all protected from acid rain. And what do you do then? Continue on? Or do you want to go to Gundrak's?
I was going to say what shift.
It's at this point still the same shift, I think. Shift 3.
Oh, okay. Can we make our way towards that tower, or will we be too tired?
No, you won't be too tired. You've got still 4 shifts of the day and before you need to sleep, or
okay.
You just need to sleep for 2 of the next 4 shifts.
Okay.
Including this shift. So I'll say, well, let me just, we'll just say we can go there. We don't need to roll for anything. So that's another 2 points. And I'll take us, I guess, to like here.
4 Ikas?
So maybe 3, so 6 Ikas.
6 Ikas.
And as you drive back down here, you approach this point where the way becomes too narrow for the Golden Doom to continue, but the Drifting Imp could continue some way. But you're at the edge of the Pit of Shumrath, as you can see on the map here, and yeah, the way is like somewhat treacherous, kind of leading around the bottom of this outcrop that looms above you.
Can we look for a place to park?
Yeah, give me a survival check.
Can I also assist with that?
Okay.
Please help me.
Oh, roll advantage.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah, you find actually in this outcrop a small cave that there's some bones in it, but otherwise it looks like there's been nothing in here for some time. Maybe there's like remnants of a very like ashes and things like in a small fire pit, but it looks like it's long since been abandoned, and it's just large enough to fit the Golden Doom in it. And it's kind of facing like towards the Pit of Shumrath, so it looks like a little bit. It'll certainly provide it with cover from any weathery effects, and you hope will conceal it as well, although not perfectly.
Take the keys.
I'll leave my little goo guy in there.
I was just thinking we can leave the good guys on the harpoon and the screamer, just in case if anything gets curious, just start blasting.
Nice. All right, and so you can carry on by foot. It looks here as though this is a very, very long journey, but I think in reality it would not. It's just because this map is kind of designed to illustrate some of these locations, because I don't think it would be, in this case. Obviously, I was the one that added this grid, but I don't think it's going to be like 20 miles to walk around this. So we'll say that you can kind of follow this narrow path around, but you reach some of these steps. Actually, like depending on how adept you've become at driving this Devil's Ride, Kenway, you might be able to drive up these steps if you want to try.
No, I'm good. I'm good.
He needs more dexterity to do that.
I was going to ask for a dex check.
Yeah.
I'll do it.
Go ahead, ruin the car. Ruin the bike, that's fine.
Now I just want to spite you.
Okay.
Do it. Spiteful energy is the best.
Going to this next thing so angry. Have you ever heard of the Dragon Orb? My bike is broken.
Okay, Alina, give me a dex check. Although I believe you have to use the vehicle, not yourself, though. Actually.
What? I feel like I have to control the bike.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's still got 18.
Okay. Yeah, you are able to. Yeah, you're able to like go up these stairs. And
I'm just like.
They're fairly like sort of deep, large stairs, and so it's not too difficult for you to do. I mean, yeah, it took you a bit of a dex check, but you're able to do it.
Please let there be something guarding the obelisk that kills her. Please let there be something at the
Why you silly bitch?
And so you meet Alina at the top of the hill. And you can continue on to the obelisk, but maybe if you were going to go all that way, actually, probably then maybe just give me another 5, just give me 5 acres for that. All right. So you can see this obelisk as you approach it in the distance. And where is... Okay. And this is, as you get closer, you can see it's about like a 30-foot tall obelisk. And you can see these standing stones that are arranged around it. When you get closer, there's like 7 of them, you count. And yeah, this sort of rises from the crest of this hill up the top of this outcrop. And as you get closer, you see almost immediately this tall man wandering around wearing tattered robes, sort of like striding like between these stones, like looking at them and then like walking to another one and then sort of like turning around as if he forgot something, walking back to the previous one, and sort of muttering to himself, like gesticulating wildly and occasionally like screaming curses into the wind, like fuck, fuck. He sees you coming, kind of like looks at you. Ah! Just goes, ah! Ah! Fuck!
Ah!
Who are you?
Who are you?
Ethel, who are you?
What? What do you mean? You're the ones approaching an old man without warning?
Are you
We gave you plenty of warning. She drove a bike up the stairs.
Ah! So that was that noise. It's like scratching himself.
Who are you?
Well, I don't remember.
That's fair. Understandable. My memory's going too.
What? I imagine you're like yelling at him from quite a distance.
So far away, and also maybe going a little deaf. What?
And the camera pans out, we're only like 2 meters apart.
It's just this like cut scene, but you're actually yeah. Come closer. I can't hear you.
And it takes like 5 steps forward. Like not enough.
Like right up, like right.
Yeah. What are you doing up here?
Yeah, there's no need to shout anymore. Well, I'm studying these standing stones. What are you doing?
Talking.
Looking. Yeah, that's true.
Are we still shouting? Ah!
I guess we can if we want.
He actually is behaving this way. He's like, he seems like really jittery and like weird. It's like, sort of talking to himself sometimes. What? I said shut up. Anyway, what were you saying?
Have you had much coffee today, sir?
Cough what?
The bean drink.
The bean drink. Are you trying to be cute?
I don't suggest drinking beans.
I was gonna say, pocket those beans. Maybe a glass of water.
Have you got any water?
I pull out the decanter.
Or a bowl of water.
So.
Holds his like hand out. He's got these very long nails, very dirty hands, very long. Like he obviously hasn't clipped his nails for ages.
Horrible. I pour the water right into his hands. I have cups in my bag.
He licks some of it up.
Yeah. Kidding.
So what brings you up here anyway?
I have cups and bowls.
We are after some information about an orb of dragon kind.
Oh yeah? What about it?
We were told that maybe you know where it is, or if you may have one.
Maybe. Maybe I've heard about it.
I doubt it. He can barely remember his own name.
What?
You heard me.
Quiet. Sorry,
Listen,
not you.
Sometimes the important knowledge stays, and things like your childhood and your family. But you can remember your work.
I remember my work. Studying these stones here. Kind of points at these standing stones.
Why are you studying them? Oh, sorry.
I was gonna say, impressive obelisk you have there.
Well, thank you. I think each one of these stones is keyed to the 8 schools of magic. That's right. And I think my theory suggests that the central obelisk grants a boost in arcane power to mages across the cosmos. Ooh. I've been trying to empower it. You want to help me? You said,
Absolutely. Can I publish a paper on this when we get back home?
What is publish?
Perfect. Let's get started.
What's your preferred school then? What are you focused on? I know a couple people in different things. What's your favorite?
You know, bit of this, bit of that. I like all of them. Yep.
When he kind of like does this stuff and it looks like he's talking to another voice, does he like, it looks like he's going to like the same like angle or area that he's talking to, or is it like just jumping around almost?
It's really hard to detect a pattern from his behaviors. He seems just really erratic.
Okay, because we've been dealing with creatures like this before. I'm gonna do a divine sense to see if anything's messing with him, because it could be for all we know.
Oh, I think at level 10, I get a new feature that lets me pick see invisibility at when we have a long rest. This is actually something I was gonna ask about.
Well, Kenway, as you cast this divine sense over this apparently insane wizard, you get a very powerful response. But this is a very evil presence indeed.
Ooh.
And does it say? What does it say?
It lets you know that if it's a celestial fiend or undead within 60 feet of you, that is not behind total cover.
You barely have to cast your divine gaze and focus to get a strong sense that this wizard is not what he claims at all, but in fact some kind of fiend. Hey, why are you looking at me like that?
Ethel's already at the stones, like looking at them, being like, huh, interesting.
Kenway just sort of like pretty much just sort of like crosses his arms like, all right, what the fuck are you? You're not human.
What? Huh? What do you mean?
Oh, please, you reek of foulness. Come on, you're not human.
Well, how would you smell when you'd been up and stuck at this obelisk for all these years?
Oh, no, not that foulness. No. This odor is much more pungent. Come on. Drop it.
Drop it. Well, what if I just drop all of you? Huh? What do you have to say to that? Just like I dropped the wizard. Yeah, the wizard. This wizard.
Ooh.
You know, this is the second time I had to say this, but I have faced things that are bigger and prettier and that smell better than you.
He begins cackling in this inane, crazy way. And as he's like laughing, he begins to like grow in size, and his laughter like becomes like deeper, and he transforms into a much larger fiend, and this creature, it looks like almost goat-like. It's got like brown fur. It's very muscular, very huge creature with these big like bull horns, and this big like kind of wrinkled like animalistic nose, and it's like it almost looks like a big minotaur or something, but it's got these like massive like fangs, like a bit more of a humanoid mouth, and this big like beard. And let me see. It just says like, fine. What do you want? What do you want from Ubbalux? That is my name. And Lulu like kind of flaps her wings and like backs up a bit. It's a demon. Yes. No. You want the orb? I can tell you how to find the orb, but you must free me first. It is true, I know of it.
Yeah, you've been very, very trusting up until now. Yes. All right, what does this orb do, then?
You try my patience. The orb
You've been trying mine.
The orb is in the sword of my master, Uldrak, the Empyrean.
Where is this Uldrak?
Far in the Contradisward Way. He summoned me to protect his life force. He came to Avernus to slay Tiamat on behalf of his god, Surtur. And he knew there was a good chance of him being defeated, and so he summoned me to protect a way to bring him back. I could tell you of that way, if you would set me free.
Why are you stuck here?
I went to find Uldrak, to bring him back, for I could not leave without his magic. But Tiamat's forces encountered me on the way. They arrested me and took me here and imprisoned me. I've been trapped at this damn obelisk ever since. They know if they kill me, I will only respawn in the abyss. I guess they are not all stupid. Tiamat, anyway.
So, what? So you just can't die in the circle then, or?
Die?
Well, like you said, you can just respawn in the abyss.
If I died, I would.
There you go.
We could kill you.
What?
You asked us to free you. That seems like a very like. There we go. We could just do that. We'll try to make it quick. We'll try to make it painless, and there you go.
No, but I cannot return to the Abyss until I've been unsummoned by Uldrak.
So Uldrak is alive?
Actually, it is my view that Uldrak is dead. But I can bring him
lost.
back.
Oh.
I have the means. I have his life force. Actually,
where do you have to place
the wizard,
that life force?
The wizard who came here previously, I believe had somehow been communicated with by Uldrak. Perhaps from beyond the grave, I know not. That wizard came here and asked for the means to bring Uldrak back. I doubted him. I told him I would help only if he freed me. Just as I say to you now. But you're right. Perhaps I cannot die in this. I'm actually standing stones. I haven't thought this through.
I guess, you know, there are some things that, like. Yeah,
wait, I know.
Okay.
As part of the summoning ritual, I am prevented from killing myself.
All right.
If I could do that, I could simply unsummon myself immediately. That would do no one any good. So, of course, Uldrak immediately had that idea and didn't require any prompting from any of his friends. Unlike the GM.
All right. So how did the previous one try to help you and then, you know...
Tried to solve the riddle in these stones.
A riddle?
Did it explode? Did, like, what happened?
Well, he failed, so I ate him. I decided he was lying, and also, I wanted to eat him. Demons will be demons.
Yep.
Can you not eat me if I try to solve the riddle? Please?
Sure.
Wait. Wait, Ethel, one moment. How can we even trust this guy? He's a demon.
You can trust me. He's just standing there listening to you say this.
Ethel, like, has her notebook open and is like, yes, I care about trusting this guy and not about these cool stones.
No, I feel we should get him to tell us where this orb is, and then we can free him.
No, didn't he say it's in the sword?
Yes, we could find this sword.
I guess.
Can we not?
The wizard told me where the sword was. It is near.
Yes.
It is near to where Uldrak fought.
Do you know exact locations?
No.
No.
Well, no, not exact.
But can you just like sense out his like corpse because you have the force of him or something like that?
No. I assume that he is dead. Only if I bring him back will he be able to set me free. I have to be freed twice. But you would have to have his blessing in order to obtain the orb, for it is attached to his sword that only he can use.
Right, what is he gonna fucking want then? You know, by the time we get all through the shopping, the thing that we want, the thing we're looking for, I bet you it's just gonna be on a lawn chair somewhere out in the desert.
Lulu sort of lowers to the ground. Maybe we should have just paid Arkhan.
Fuck that! He lost his own money. I ain't paying the shit.
Also, you cannot have Lulu.
No, definitely I wasn't implying that.
Okay. What if we put these dimensional shackles on this guy?
What?
After we free him, just so we make sure that, you know, you don't screw us over.
I already have to be freed twice. You want me to have to be freed 3 times?
Yeah, you'll be used to it.
3 times a charm.
Perhaps I should just kill you all now.
No. Well, no, don't.
What
don't.
part? Well, all you would be really doing was just making your life a never-ending hell because I'm a spiteful son of a bitch and we'll just keep trouncing you. So just calm down. We're trying to figure this out, all right?
Well, I think the mystery is in these stones here.
Must be a damn good one to keep you trapped up here for who knows how fucking long.
Well, I haven't been able to work it out. And neither could that stupid wizard. But maybe you can. Especially you, old lady.
I'm a smart wizard. Yeah.
And if not...
Ethel's been like shuffling towards the stones this whole time, just like...
And if not, I like a bit of aged meat.
You said you wouldn't.
Oh. Yep, sorry, that was just a joke. Yeah.
Funny one, funny one.
Just in case, I'm casting protection from good and evil on her.
So, he says, I have a theory. And I'm glad that all of you are here because I was not able to do it even with that other wizard. It was partly that's why I developed this theory. Maybe we have to put hands on all of these standing stones at once. And then try to read the runes on them.
Oh great, it's a spelling bee.
Yes.
Are there enough of us for all the stones?
It's 7 stones?
7 stones. Me and the 6 of you.
Yes,
There's,
enough.
oh yeah, there's Lulu.
Lulu.
And with your
Alright.
help, maybe we can channel some magic into this central obelisk. I feel like that's maybe what these runes are saying. I've been looking at the descriptions on them. Well, they're just really hieroglyphs. But you know, you can see like this little person bending down here, touching this thing. It looks like a stone. And here there's like sparks of like energy. Kind of looks like magic channeling. You see what I'm saying? You can like look at these runes. You're like, I guess so.
Like constellations.
Ethel, can you double check his work?
Yeah. These runes look like anything else really obvious to me.
Give me an
Like,
Arcana
it's
check.
Okay.
Yeah,
That's,
Mahkah
like,
wants
that's
to
definitely not that. That's
assist
definitely.
and give assist and give Ethel guidance.
Ooh.
Okay.
So with advantage?
I'll say that somebody who is Mahkah proficient with Arcana.
Let me look. I forget. Yes.
Nice. Okay. Yes, you can roll with advantage and with guidance.
Oh, don't forget the D4.
Still fine. Yeah.
You can't tell for sure if these runes are describing a ritual.
Oh.
Sorry?
No, I was gonna say that's without the guidance on there.
Oh, that's enough. That DC will. The DC was 15. You can't tell for sure that the runes on these stones are describing the ritual that Ubbalux is describing, but you can at least discern that these runes do indeed relate to the 8 schools of magic. That each of these 7 stones. Hold on. I swear it said 7. Perhaps the obelisk in the center seems to relate to the 8th. There's some runes on the bottom of
I
that.
thought you said 8, and I was like, we could get one of the slime guys on the last one. That's not gonna work, but we could do it.
It must have said 8, and I somehow must have. Anyway.
The cold man.
Technically, if he's looking for hands, but I don't know if it has to be a creature.
Yeah, I guess it probably has to be 8. Now that I think about it, I don't think it would be this central obelisk. So I guess there are 8 stones. So yeah, that kind of makes things a little bit more difficult. How would you do that with a...
Just a bunch of tiny little guys' hands count as one big hand, like 3 homunculi and back cat and the cold man.
Maybe
that adds up to one guy.
And the mage hand.
And the mage hand.
I mean, you could, I guess depending on how you want, we could, I guess, like a summon maybe help?
Yeah, I was gonna say I could summon aberration and just
oh, there's a stone dealing with like conjuration. Put the summon right there. That'd be funny.
It really does say 7 in, I think it's, unless I copied it wrong. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Hold on. Let me just have a look. Maybe I'm, each standing stone is keyed to one of the 8
Are they close enough to touch 2?
No, that is big part of my problem. I must have copied it in wrong. Yeah, we'll say that there's 8 stones.
Okay, we can summon this lot. See if that works.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, so you summon the Slard, and Ubbalux says, "All right, everyone, put their hands on one of these stones, including you, Slard."
Hey, only I'm allowed to tell him what to do. Is there like do any of the stones look like, do they have any markings to specify which match they are attuned to, or like they are involved with?
Yeah, you can tell which one is which. So you're able to tell everyone.
Okay, because I would go to the divination one and then send the slot to the conjuration one.
Okay.
I'll
Unless
take
anyone else
abjuration, since that seems to be my whole gimmick.
All right.
Or like.
Yeah, hold on. Okay, so maybe if everyone wants to give me a... Okay, so Kenway on abjuration, Ethel on divination. What about everyone else? Conjuration, enchantment, evocation, illusion, necromancy, transmutation are your remaining ones.
Ooh.
Conjuration is the slot.
Okay, transmutation.
Alright.
Can I have illusion?
Illusion.
I don't know. Just, Alina just goes, put me wherever, because I'm pretty sure we're all just gonna die anyway.
As Mahkah, as Alina walks past Mahkah, he just wants to give her a fist bump. Okay, she gets real. Bang, bang, bang.
Lulu's like, I just don't want to do necromancy. It kind of creeps me out. Maybe I'll do, maybe enchantment.
I don't want necromancy either.
Well, you could do evocation.
I guess.
Evocation?
Yeah, okay. Sure.
And then, so who's on necromancy? Oh, right. Of course, I'll go with necromancy. So, Ubbalux begins to chant as you're all standing here. And the air begins to fill with ozone, and lightning begins to, like, sparks begin to come out of these stones. And you see this energy coursing through them. It almost looks like lightning kind of coursing like through the stones and kind of leading along the ground towards this obelisk. And this electrical and sort of mystical energy sort of builds up. And then all of a sudden there is an explosion. And everyone is like thrown back from their respective standing stones and takes some lightning damage.
Ow.
Ethel's hair is like entirely standing straight up and she's laughing maniacally.
It's that one scene from
She looks exactly like Maud.
It's that one scene from Home Alone where the robber gets like electrocuted.
All right, so you take 21 lightning damage each.
Oh my god.
And you also gain the following effects. Kenway, abjuration. You gain a +2 bonus to AC for the next 24 hours.
Nothing changed.
Like without the shield. Slard.
He's dead.
A monodrone. Oh, the Slard is dead?
No, but what would have happened to Slard?
Well, a monodrone appears in an unoccupied space within 5 feet of you and follows you around until it's destroyed. It is indifferent toward all creatures, including you.
Weird.
The hell's a monodrone?
I will say that because you summon the Slard, you can have another little friend.
Thank you so much.
But you yourself, you gain the benefits of True Seeing, the True Seeing spell for the next hour.
Nice.
Which, well, I'll let you Google that. And this, or we can come back to that. Lulu, oh, the Standing Stone casts Confusion on Lulu. Wait, she gets to make a DC save. DC 15. I'll make that for her.
He does have advantage. Because unless it was like just like higher level.
Why does she have advantage?
Because of her aura thing.
Oh yeah.
Like.
Oh yeah. Well, actually, spells. Well, it's not a spell. So it says the Standing Stone casts Confusion on you. She's she is what level is Confusion? Level 5. Is it? No, level 4. Okay, she's immune. 4. She's not affected by it at all. Nice.
Guys, what happened?
Alina, the Standing Stone casts Magic Missile, targeting you with 5 missiles.
Oh, wow.
So, what's that? 5d4 plus 5. Oh, hold on.
I'm just dead.
Another 17.
Oh my god.
Force damage. I think it's force damage. Okay.
So glad we did this.
Jean Lemore, an illusory swarm of harmless bats or pigeons. I'm going to say, seeing as we're in Avernus, it's bats. Flutters over your head for the next hour.
Phil like looks at Jean Lemore with a little, did you say drone? Like a little drone and a little swarm of bats, and we're just like, okay.
Hey.
So it's a modron, but it's like a monodrone, which is like like the simplest modron. I'll show you what it looks like. I think we've already looked at photos of these just because of their awesome lips that Mahkah loves. Well, this one is kind of like,
oh my gosh, I love it.
Chewing on its lips.
Like a baby.
I want to keep it.
And Mahkah, your skin turns blue for the next 24 hours.
Mahkah, speak to me! As it looks like he's suffocating.
But as this explosion occurs, Ubbalux is also thrown off of his Standing Stone, and he picks himself up and he's like, and he attacks.
Hey, he was meant to tell us stuff.
Great.
Well, good news is,
Good thing I'm at half fucking health.
well, good news is I succeeded the con save.
I'm
so
literally bloodied.
You still have the protection of good and evil.
All right. So I'll draw a couple of. I'll just draw a couple of these things. Wait, you probably can't see anything. I'll just throw you in here.
Never trusted demon.
That's what I've been saying. Okay, and we've got cat in cat form. We've got bat. No, sorry, we got Luna in Luna form, and all of the slime guys are at the vehicles.
Yes.
Yep.
Okay.
It looks like we're going to add some horns to that, to the doom.
Okay, and let me see.
Ooh.
This Obelisk is like here or something. Probably like.
He's got very elegant hands, though.
Does he?
Like, you know, look at his hand. It's like, oh no. Very...
Now, should we all be spread out like we're out of the stone?
He does.
Like surround these central objects.
It looks like he's playing the piano. He's a piano player. Okay, so I will. I think I'll determine where you would be. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, that sucks. Actually, I won't determine where you each are. I will do it randomly. That'll do. Okay, everyone actually give me a d20. And I'll go like lowest to highest from this one. Okay, Mahkah at 1. Oop. Kensei at 3.
Selecting Luna.
Somehow I think I rolled as cat, but it does not.
Okay.
Matter.
It was 4. Oh, sorry. Wait.
Luna's me. Cat is Ethel.
I see. Okay. Oh, and is Lulu Jean Lemore? Oh man, I got it.
No,
Jean
Lulu
Lemore's
is
in there.
Lulu.
Okay. I think it's like this. Is that right? 3. This wasn't a very good way of doing this. Who are we missing? Oh, Lulu's here. 19.
Oh, there's the salad. The
slot died.
Oh, the slot is dead.
Oh no, the salad.
Oh, now we're all
Oh yeah,
at the
because
right place.
There were 8 of them. Okay, cool. All right, and you've all been like blown inwards a little bit, so you're all like here, yeah, something like that. And feel free to put Cat and Luna within 3 squares of yourself. And let's roll for initiative.
Alina, you have advantage as well.
Nice. Did I roll with advantage? Yeah. Okay. Cool. Good thing. Oh, I rolled for advantage with Luna. Oops. Can I take Luna's roll?
No. All right. Jean Lemore, you find yourself... Everyone is prone, by the way. I'll say... well... Everyone actually roll me... Just give me a dex. Just make a dex save. And we'll say that the DC is... probably like 17. If you meet 17, then you're not prone. You can stand up quick enough to beat this. Actually, I'll give the gore demon a dex save.
My rolls are shit, so we're having a bad night.
He has very shitty dex.
Get them out the way now.
Okay, he is prone. All right, everyone below 17 is prone.
I just rolled for a cat. How does a cat be prone?
Yeah, the cat's fine. Don't worry about the cat.
Okay.
It's involving anyone catching the stones.
Okay, Jean Lemore. Oh, so Jean Lemore not prone.
Oh no, Jean Lemore is prone.
Oh, you are prone. Okay, sweet.
It's 17.
Yep.
Right? Yeah.
Yep.
Okay. Can I see the creature from where I am?
No.
Okay. I would like to okay. Sorry. I'd like to move slightly here and cast some synaptic static.
Ooh. All right.
Whoops.
Oh my god, Jean Lemore, I have that spell too.
Oh, bats now spells like minions.
Twinning.
Okay, it has some magic resistance, so it'll roll at advantage. Fails.
So it takes damage. psychic damage.
Psychic damage, alright.
All of that damage, and a target has muddled thoughts for a minute. During that time, it rolls a d6 and subtracts the number rolled from all its attack rolls and ability checks, as well as its constitution saving throws to maintain concentration.
For a minute?
For a minute. The target can make an intelligence saving throw at the end of each of its turns, which would end the effect.
Okay, cool, thank you. Remind me if I forget.
Yes.
Alright, Luna.
Help action. I can't do the scrolling, yeah. On, obviously on him.
Alright.
And myself, yeah. That's it.
Wait, that was more than 60 feet that you just moved. It was 75 or something, I think. Yeah, 75. It was 75 feet.
Sorry, that's dark vision that has 120.
Also, she couldn't move through. She couldn't fly through the obelisk, so it would probably be a little bit slower than that.
Okay. Just never mind then. Just take the helmet off.
Are you sure?
Wait till he moves.
Why
I don't think she can make
it.
it.
That's fine. Just put her maybe there or something.
Okay.
That'll do.
Okay. So
But also, how high up is she?
I had her at 10 feet.
Okay, cool. All right, Kensei, Kenway.
Alright, so first off, gonna knock off the prone condition off myself. And then I'll take that off. And then I move 5, 10, 15. Hi, Mahkah. What a day, right? What a day.
Tell me about, look at my skin.
No shade. No shade. And I will put the cold man right there, and I will proceed to make 3 attacks. I'll use an Unleash Incarnation because we're probably going to be resting soon anyway. After the day that we've been having, and I'll do that. Where is the Unleash Incarnation feature? There it is. We'll use this, and then we'll smack him 3 times with advantage because he's still prone.
Okay. That's a hit. Alright.
Oh, wow. Alright, so that was probably going to be a miss. Yep.
Hit.
Oh, hit?
Yep.
Cool. Oh, yeah, it doesn't have a good deck, so it's just probably the best.
13.
And I will be satisfied with that turn.
Okay. All right. So what happens with the static again? It is confused?
Yes, it's confused. Oh, it has muddled thoughts for a minute, which means...
It rolls a d6 and subtracts the number rolled from all its attack rolls and ability checks.
Yes.
Okay. It is going to... well, it'll stand up from prone. And it's going to go in one of 2 directions. That is to the left. It is going to... Let me see. One of you guys... Ooh, okay. It's going to cast a spell at Mahkah. It, like, cries out and kind of lifts its delicate piano fingers into the air. And these kind of sparks appear between its fingers, and it builds up what almost looks like some kind of, like a sort of an electrical sphere. It throws it at you, and this sphere sort of hits you, and it begins to, like, as it hits you, it sort of absorbs into your body and begins, like, spreading over your body. You're looking down at, like, your blue body as this electrical energy, like, envelops you. And as it envelops you, Kenway, you're standing right next to Mahkah. Mahkah just suddenly winks out of existence.
Oh my god.
And Mahkah, you suddenly find yourself in a very unusual place, which just everywhere you look, there are just like passages. You think you're in like some kind of labyrinth, some sort of maze.
Oh my god.
How does this make you feel?
Like Kensei said, what a day. He's like, guys, anyone?
Oh shit.
All right, so you can basically use your action to try to find your way out of this demiplane maze on your turn. It, I don't think can do much else other than that.
Am I still like, am I physically in this maze? Like,
yeah, you're in like a demiplane.
Okay,
it's like banishment as far as I can tell. A labyrinthine demiplane.
You banish a creature.
Yeah, it's just automatic.
Oh my god.
And it is then going to... Let me see. Yeah, it'll stay where it is. It's being like attacked by the cold man.
Mahkah, as this energy is like surging through Mahkah, he just looks up at Kensei. He's like, "Oh fuck, get him for me!" And he disappears.
I don't feel so good, Mr. Kenway.
All right, Alina.
I'm hesitant to get too close or get in a spot where he can see me because I'm hurting. So I'm gonna cast Tasha's Hideous Laughter.
Oh, and sorry, just before you do that, I can make an intelligence check again to try to get out of this thing. D6 subtracts the number roll from the second roll. Just trying to work out. Okay, this is a saving throw, so I don't think this needs.
Oh yeah, you don't need to.
Okay, so DC 17. Oh, he manages to shake his head and dispel this confusion. Okay, sorry, Alina, continue.
It's okay. So like I said, I'm just gonna cast that on him and hopefully he fails.
Okay. Wisdom save.
Sweet.
Just after he shakes off this confusion, he's just overcome with the hilarity of the situation. Never before has this demon even really understood humor. It tried to pull off a joke before, and Alina rightly didn't find it funny. Nobody found it funny. But now he seems very human indeed.
Okay, and I'm also gonna stand up and then just move over this way. Hopefully he can't see me. Hi, Ethel.
Yeah, he can't see you there.
Okay, just to avoid hopefully being attacked because we're not in good shape.
All right. Cat.
Cat. Wow. I don't think cat can do much over here. And listen, guys, for the first time ever, I don't want to murder cat immediately. So maybe cat stays.
So usually you want to? Oh, good.
Well, normally I'm not trying to, but this time I'm making active efforts to not do that.
If I'd known you wanted to, I would have never tried to kill her at all.
No, what? No. Wow.
All right, Mahkah, you're running around this labyrinth. Give me a intelligence check.
Okay, I just want to get up off prone first.
Yep.
So what the hell?
It doesn't specify that you would have to be prone when you return.
Yeah, he's just like hightailing it. Nah, saving throw.
Fuck, it's a really high check. Ah, yes!
Yes!
Fantastic. All right, you materialize again, like thump, back next to Kenway. Still blue.
Oh, hey, you're back.
All right. Okay. And that was your action.
Let's do this.
But I don't see why you can't do anything else. Unless it said at the end of your turn.
No, I think that was an action. Yeah, it was an action for it. No, so I want to quickly just cast. Where am I? Oh, just healing word on myself as well.
Okay.
We'll go second level for now.
Selfish.
I can't see anyone else. I can only see Kensei.
All right. Ethel. Sometimes you gotta heal yourself.
Cool.
I'm just kidding.
Oh, great.
All right.
This is just a fun question.
Okay.
If I stay prone, can I like army crawl 30 feet? Or
Not
is your
30.
movement halved when you're prone?
Difficult terrain.
Well, that's not as exciting. I guess I'll spend half my movement to stand up.
Okay.
And then I'll move 5, 10, 15 to like right around here. Ethel's like peeking around the obelisk. And I'm gonna summon Aberration again right here.
Okay. Slide returns. And you are 3.14. 3. All right.
And then it's plus my spell tech. I wrote this down last time and then I forgot immediately. I think it's a plus 5 to hit.
Oh, can you not see in the aberrant spirit in its stat block? Because you should be able to just use the claws.
It doesn't let me there's not a button to attack with the claws. I can see the description of the attack.
Hold on. Oh, so if you hover over the claws, you'll get that. It's the same as your own. So it'll give you like a die symbol. Go. Yeah.
Oh man, I got it.
Although when Kenway tried this, it was weird. So we'll see how it goes for you.
I think.
I think it's still weird. What does that mean?
Are those numbers right?
Because what's
-5 plus 5? I rolled a 17 on the die, so it's 17 plus 5.
Well, it should be your spell attack, to hit with your so it'd be a proficiency and your intelligence.
Oh, yeah, my proficiency. Okay.
So
gotcha.
yeah,
So
why does it do
9.
that? -2 minus. This is the same thing. I thought maybe it was just because Kenway was using it. All right, sorry about that. I will fix it. But yes, the slide hits.
Sorry, didn't mean to do that.
And then...
Oh, that's. Oh no, it did.
All right.
Yeah, plus 3 plus 4. That is correct. So 16 damage is correct.
Okay.
I'm wondering if it's because of the how it's put in for the text on the brackets. Maybe something got fuddled up there.
It shouldn't. Those brackets shouldn't affect the actual mechanics of the spell. It's in the spell. I can see there's some weird shit going on in here. I'll just have to fix that later. So you were doing the right thing after all, rolling it yourself. Okay, Lulu, if Jean Lemore, if Anna would like to still control
that's another attack.
Oh, my bad. Go for it, Slidey.
Thank you. I also know what I'm doing. I'll just, we'll roll through it here again. It's fun. It's a +9 because that's just 11. So it's 20.
Oh, and you have advantage because the gore is prone, but actually that reminds me because it is also going to make a wisdom save for that last hit, and it passes, so it's no longer, but it's still prone, but it's just not laughing anymore.
Okay, so I have.
This is no laughing matter.
And then, so that's 13 more damage, and then. Can Ethel see him or not? If I'm poking my head around the side of this, I know it's close.
From there, maybe. What am I trying to use here? Some kind of drawing tool. I feel like you can see this side of him. Yeah, you can see him.
Okay, well, I was just gonna say I wanted to see if looking at him, does he have the crazed look in his eyes of someone who was just affected by an obelisk spell and is now attacking, or just a devil guy who just wanted to kill us? Devil, demon. I still have gotten those words mixed up constantly.
Devil and demon. Yeah.
One is that devil, demon.
What's the difference?
Fiend. Faye. No.
Not between devil and demon.
Oh, okay. I was just gonna say, like, are you hitting?
I'm being quizzed.
No, sorry. What is the difference between the two things that you're trying to discern about his face? Either he's a crazed demon or he's a crazed, blasted individual.
Oh, I was saying, I didn't know if he was under an effect from the stones or if he just wants to kill us. I'm assuming the second, but would be nice if it was the first.
You can give me an Arcana check if you want.
Okay.
If you want to see if you've like read anything or seen anything when you were maybe studying things at college. You think you don't see any reason why. Well, it's kind of hard because each of these standing stones had a different effect. I'll just say that you have, with your 27 Arcana, a vibe. You got a kind of a vibe that he's just a pissed off dude. He's just a pissed off guy.
Man.
You don't think this is magic related?
What did your stones thing with you? Ethel is not saying this. She's hiding behind the obelisk.
Okay. All right, Lulu.
Lulu is ready for battle.
I'm ready for battle.
Is a slot is an aberration?
Yes.
Is an aberration a creature?
Yes.
Yes.
Oh, but this will only affect. Is a slot an evil creature? I mean, Lulu doesn't know this, but
I mean, Lulu might have a good idea of such things. So I'll say that she doesn't think so. Actually, she would probably know that Slard are from where are they from again? Limbo, I think. So yeah, I don't think she would think that they're. I don't know because I don't know myself. Wait a minute.
Well, it doesn't help that it doesn't list it. Not to dissuade any opinions on what Lulu does or doesn't know, but
yeah,
not even we know because it doesn't even say it in the stat block.
Yeah, it says unaligned, but then I'm thinking because isn't a Slard? Oh no, the reason is because aberrant spirit is unaligned. But I feel like a Slard would be probably neutral evil, chaotic evil. Hold on, Slard. Probably chaotic, right? Or chaotic neutral?
Chaotic. Yeah, this says chaotic neutral or chaotic
neutral
evil.
Or chaotic evil. But this is an aberrant spirit Slard. Okay, I am going to say that if this gets 1 or 2, it's chaotic neutral. If it gets 3 or 4, it's chaotic evil. Nice, chaotic neutral.
All right.
Okay, saving throw.
Yes, saving throw, please. Ha!
DC 14, no, it passes.
Oh my god.
So I don't have to make the saving throw for Slud?
Correct.
It'll take half of that damage.
Okay. Slud is fine. Okay. Jean Lamont.
Crap. Oh, I know what I wanted to do. I will do some fairy fire. Oh.
Okay.
Sorry. There's only meant to be one in there.
Oh, it'll have advantage as well.
I'll have advantage?
It's a bit resistant to magic.
Yes,
but that's alright. Right. It's not that resistant to this regal gold. Which begins shining out of its whole body. What is this? It's disgusting!
And I would also like to give a bardic inspo to Kenway.
Thank you.
Alright, and Luna.
Alright. Help.
Okay. And Anna, did you spend the Bardic Inspo when you used it just then?
Not yet. I was having some trouble, but I will do that now.
Cool. Just checking. Kensei Kenway.
Second verse, same as the first. Just kind of keep wailing on this little guy.
Okay.
I'm not little. On your knees. You don't look so tall.
I was about to retort, but that's true. I'm much littler than usual.
Actually, I'm going to actually get a little bit closer just to get flanking because I want to end this. And oh, wait, I already had it clicked up. So attack, a +1, advantage.
That hits.
Also.
All right. Yes. 8 bludgeoning. It's just rolling around on the ground, like trying to dodge out of your strikes as it's sort of trying to pull itself up from the ground. 14 just hits.
All right, this one I will just dump a 2nd level Divine Smite. So Divine Smite will do that. There. And then damage here. This is it is a fiend. I double checked this, so it would be 4d8 radiant damage.
Can you do the Divine Smite after you see your damage?
Not after I see my damage.
Oh, okay.
Well, because this is the 3rd hit. But I can do it after I hit. After I can confirm that I hit, because it's on hit.
So. So you're doing it. Oh, sorry, you're doing it for the 14. Gotcha. Sorry.
Yeah. This is for the 3rd one. This is the 3rd final hit after I use the Unleashed Incarnation again.
Okay, sweet. All right, so another 28 bludgeoning.
And I will end my turn.
Okay, and it's looking pretty battered at this point, yelling and roaring and kicking. It jumps up and it gets in your face, and it just lets out this ear-piercing roar. Roar! Directly in your face, Kenway, but it is very loud and it affects many people in the area. So I'll just add a little. What is it? 30 feet. So everyone within that area, give me a con save.
Just barely.
On save.
Ethel hiding, just peeking around this obelisk.
So
just gets
loud.
blasted by.
Oh no!
Oh wow.
Oh gee.
Okay, and so you are stunned for a while. That's brutal. Okay, you are stunned for.
4
Oh my
rounds.
god, 4 rounds.
Okay, so slot is out pretty much.
Stunned for 4 rounds, and if you fail by 5 or more, you take some psychic damage.
Ow.
Well, slot's gonna take that.
So 11 psychic.
Oh, Slot's immune, so it doesn't matter.
Oh, you're correct. I'm so glad you are here to remember my spells for me, because I apparently do a bad job.
Like I said, I have a wealth of information that only helps me on a certain selection number of days, and I take. How much was it? Okay, 11 days.
And deafened?
Stunned
and deafened.
Oh, stunned and deafened, is it?
I think, yes, if we fail off by 5 or more.
Let's go con save, throw
Okay.
stunned. Creatures that fail by 5 or more, psychic damage, and are deafened. Oh, right, okay. Shit. So that's Lulu, right?
Mm-hmm.
Stunned and deafened. So if everyone who failed, if you could give yourself the stun condition, and if you failed by 5 or more, can you also give yourself the deafened condition?
What is this? Stealth. Which one was this?
You can type in stunned.
Jerry. Yeah, I was just trying to get it up because I went there.
Okay. Alina.
Bring it up, Alina. Come on.
How far do I have to go here? Okay, I should be able to make it. 5, 10, 30, 35. Am I in range? Do I have to stand like right on this corner? This is a weird corner.
You're in range.
Okay.
That's okay.
Booming blade.
With advantage.
And attack with my short sword.
And you have advantage from fairy fire.
Oh.
Wow. Foundry is just not having
I'm not having a good day. I'm just gonna slowly back away. I'm gonna use my bonus action to dash.
Hey, you haven't died by an enormous evil crazed twister yet, so you're having a great day.
That's here or there.
It's coming for you though. I can still see it behind you.
Yeah. That face.
Okay.
Okay.
Cat.
Cat is staying. Cat's going behind the obelisk, or behind the stone.
Okay. And Mahkah.
Okay, I know you want to speed up things, but that's just thrown a lot of stuff my way. And I sort of got an idea because I can see.
Do you want me to come back to you?
Kensei's. Yeah, I've got a question. Yeah, come back to me, please. Thanks.
Okay. All right. Ethel.
I'm gonna. Oh, I'm not still. That's the concentration thing. I thought that was prone. I'm gonna move this way, kind of 15, and then I'm going to cast just Toll the Dead at this guy.
Okay.
And so he has to make a saving throw.
Okay.
Wisdom save. Okay,
passes.
well, yeah, that's fine. That would pass. I'm actually gonna move to right behind here, like I'm going behind the stone.
Okay. You can't move through the stone. Oh no, you've got enough movement to do that, right?
Oh yeah, I had enough movement to get around.
Okay, sweet. Okay, Slud.
Can't do anything.
Slud is stunned.
Oh, Slud is. Oh right,
so
yeah. He just didn't get the psychic damage, but he can't otherwise do anything.
Yeah.
Okay, Lulu.
Yeah.
He's also stunned and deaf.
Oh yeah, fuck. Okay.
You get another saving throw at the end of your turn, or is it just for the 4 rounds?
It's just for.
It's for 4
it's just
rounds.
For 4 rounds.
That's brutal.
Yeah, it really is.
So can Mahkah have his turn?
Oh
Oh yeah, go for it.
I don't know if this is going to work. I'm just going to throw it up there. Mahkah wants to polymorph Kenway.
Ooh.
That will remove the stun effects.
Okay. Let me see.
Definitely give me a lot more hit points.
I feel like it won't, but I can't remember.
Can you bring up a polymorph spell so we can read it real quick?
Yeah.
So I know that conditions last through wild shape, or rather, I have that in my GM cheat sheet. That conditions last through wild shape, because the rules don't say otherwise. However, if your new form is not a valid target for a condition, the condition may disappear or be temporarily suppressed, depending on logic, which I think comes from a Crawford post. So if this doesn't specify, then I'll say that it does. The condition remains. Yeah, I don't think this will remove the condition. Okay. You can choose to do something else. I think you would know your own spell, so that's okay.
Yeah. Okay. He would like to cast. Conjure minor elementals at 5th level.
Okay.
So that's 2 CR2s.
Alright. Elementals.
One on this position and one on the other position.
CR2s?
Correct.
Okay, roll me 2 D4s.
I'll just cast this. Yeah.
Okay, you get 2 gargoyles. You should be able to control them. I think I gave you control. Yep, nice.
Yep, cool.
And I'll just add them to the tracker. Okay. Alright. Okay, Jean Lemore.
Okay, so Jean Lemore.
Wait a minute. Sorry. That one of those gargoyles would have gone after Mahkah's turn, before your turn. This is a bit of a question of like how I should deal with this situation of kind of not knowing what to do on your turn. We'll go ahead like this for now. Like I don't want to like penalize you. So yeah, go ahead and do the gargoyle. Then we'll do Jean Lemore. Sorry.
Okay, and there was some movement there as well. Okay, G number 2, gargoyle 2. Quick read. Sorry. Okay. Multi-attack. Start with the bite.
Okay.
Still has advantage from the fairy fire, and technically flanking as well.
That's a miss.
Okay, and claws.
And that's a hit. Do your summons don't? These aren't magic attacks. I don't think so. I know that in wild shape you're doing magic attacks, but I don't think the summons.
It says non-magical.
Okay.
Oh, sorry. That's their resistance, not their. So they're actually resistant to non-magical attacks.
Okay. Yeah, I don't think it'll say it in the gargoyle stat block. Oh, unless they are, but yeah, they're not. Yeah, it doesn't look like they are. Yeah, I'll probably just normal damage then. Okay, some slashing. All right. Okay, Jean Lemore. Wait, no, I'm just kidding.
I was trying to look up if I can dispel these conditions, and
yes. So saving throw. It's not a spell.
Okay.
It's just this very loud roar that it has. So unfortunately, no.
Okay. Well, I will hit it instead with some Eldritch Blasts.
All right.
And this is at advantage because of fairy fire.
So anyway, I start blasting.
24 hits. It is hard for you to aim from where you are, especially like around this obelisk and past Kenway, but you are able to hit.
How about here?
That's even harder, but it's okay. You hit.
Yes, but I need to do another one actually.
Oh.
Sorry. Is this better? That's better.
It's still difficult. Like
oh my god.
But yeah, it's arguably better.
Okay. Do another one. Oh wait, I didn't.
Oh, sorry.
do the
Just give me
sorry.
give me the damage for the first one.
Damage.
Okay, 6 damage. Oh yeah. Okay, another 7. All right.
And then I'm gonna inspire Alina.
You don't have to be able to see her, do you?
Oh, do I need to be able to see her?
Gargoyle.
Okay. Continue to
G2. Awesome.
And second. Oh, sorry, that was normal. Attack. Normal.
Same roll.
Same roll.
Lame.
Done.
Okay, Luna.
Help action, of course. Even though it's got fairy fire, but just in case.
And Jean Lemore, did you need to be able to see?
Still can't find it.
Okay. Kensei.
Pass, because I can't do anything.
Oh, yes. Okay. All right. This will be the second round. That it is after it's caused you to be stunned. And what's it going to do? It is going to... Okay, it's going to roar in Alina's direction. Oh, sorry, not roar. It is going to breathe this noxious gas in your direction. 30 foot long, 10 foot wide line. So it's going to do that. 30 foot long, 10 foot wide line. This should... Oh, damn. I don't know how to do it when it doesn't give me a template. Anyway, I would say that it is able to hit both the Slard and Alina with this.
This works for evasion, right? Because it's a dex saving throw?
Yes.
Okay. Okay. Of course, I'm
I forgot I was muted. I was saying I don't have.
I'm gonna use my bardic inspo. It's a D8, right?
D10, D10.
D10. Okay,
I gave you
perfect.
the wrong
Thank you.
Can you do that after you see the result? I know you can, like with an attack, if before you know if it's hit, but with the save, you already know what the DC is. I guess it's fine anyway.
Because if you fail, you can reuse it anyway, can't you? So.
Oh yes, you can.
Oh yeah, so you would
can.
know if it fails. Yeah, okay. All right, so you pass, and you would just take half of the damage, I believe.
I won't take any damage because of evasion. Because if it says if you succeed on a saving throw, you take no damage.
Awesome. Okay.
And if you fail, you take half. So I take none.
Awesome.
Yeah.
And
Yep.
the Slard, Ethel, were you saying, does the Slard not have to do anything?
Well, I think it's because it's a dex save and I'm stunned, right? So I just fail.
So, I don't think you actually do. You automatically... Oh, yeah, it is a dex as well. Yeah, you automatically fail strength and dex. Okay, so yeah, you take...
Nice.
The Slard will take 20 poison damage. And it will have its strength reduced by 2.
Okay.
I can change that.
Okay.
All right. And does it give you the poison condition? I don't think so. Okay, Alina.
Okay, I will try again. I can reach, right? We said we could reach from here.
Yeah, that's all right.
Perfect. Silver short sword.
Advantage.
And advantage. Thank you.
Yep, that's a hit.
Rolled higher than like a 2. Fantastic. And damage. Booming blade after. Ooh. Okay. Weep.
Okay, 6 damage.
And so there's people around, so I could sneak.
Oh yeah, the gargoyles. Yeah, sweet. Okay, another 21.
Okay. On hit.
Another 11. Nice. Okay.
Okay. And you said he's looking pretty bloodied, or just he's looking pretty bloodied, pretty beaten. He's
got all this energy crackling around him and this golden light shining out of him.
All right.
He's looking very angry.
I'm a little scared. So I'm just gonna use my bonus action to dash back out because I don't want to die.
All right, Cat.
Cat is just gonna move on over to me. Hey, little buddy. Behind this big old stone.
Okay, Mahkah.
Okay, Mahkah is going to... Sorry. I just have to have a quick vision. He's going to move to that position. And he's like, Kensei, this is for your own good. Sorry, buddy. He wants to thorn whip Kensei.
Okay.
He wants to pull him away.
Oh, you have advantage on the shot, so yeah, take it down.
So I pull Kensei 10 feet closer towards me.
All right.
Sorry. It's for your own good.
We also do some damage.
I know. I'll look after that later.
Wait, doesn't it also get off attack?
No, because it's being pulled.
Oh, because it's pulled. Okay, that's good.
And move
Oh,
back.
what do you mean you'll look after it later? Sorry.
I mean, like you know, just
surprise.
yeah. I'll just give him some good bit.
Oh, you got to
So-
roll the damage for the thorn whip.
Yeah. I got to. I know.
Okay.
Oh, perfect.
Yep.
Okay, Ethel.
Ow.
Sorry, buddy.
Sorry, I was just actively attacking you.
He has no idea what's going on because he's deaf and can't hear you.
Also, armor protection is gone.
No. What size is he?
Why?
Because if he was huge or smaller, I would do something that's different than if he was bigger than huge. I don't know how big the things are.
What are you trying to do?
Well, I was maybe gonna drop the slot and instead use Big B's hand, but that can only do stuff if you're grappling a huge creature and stuff like that. So Ethel would know that spell.
Yeah, I'll say you can judge based on your knowledge of the spell that this creature is. Well, this creature's huge.
Huge.
Huge? Alright, then I am going to drop... Actually, it's looking real hurt, right?
It's looking pretty hurt.
Pretty hurt?
Ugly hurt.
Well, you know what? I haven't tried this spell before, so I'm gonna drop the slot and cast Big B's hand. Because I think that could be fun. Yep. And so it's gonna go in the same place as the slot. Yep. And then I wanted to make a clenched fist attack.
Okay.
Just for fun. So I think that's the same thing as the d20 plus 9. Because that's my spell attack.
Will it have advantage? Oh.
Does it?
Yeah,
The hand
melee spell
strikes one
attack,
creature
so-
or object within 5 feet of it. Make a melee spell attack. Yes, so yep, it will have advantage.
Okay.
The hand using your
Perfect.
game statistics on a hit, the target
I mean,
takes
I'm assuming-
48 force
Oh,
damage.
okay.
That's a hit.
The exact same roll. Okay. And then it takes 48. That's 19 damage.
All right. Nice.
It's just a giant hand, which I love. And then I'm going to step back behind my little thing.
So where was the thing about the size of the creature?
Oh, it's in the grasping hand. I was going to maybe do that as well. And so it was just, I wanted to make sure that if I decided I wanted to do that, I was curious about what the size of this creature was. Yeah.
Okay. All right. Gargoyle.
Okay. It's very fair
gargoyle. It's just like my dyslexia comes in, or like I'm just misinterpreting it. I keep hearing you saying like gargoyle, and I was like, "When does he fucking show up? That son of a bitch!"
He's just flying around. You abandoned me.
Oh,
19 hits. All right. 2 piercing.
Slowly.
It's not nothing.
Slowly, but
It's not something, but it's not nothing. That's nothing.
Yep. Done.
Lulu cannot do anything.
Okay. Jean Lamont.
Okay, Jean Lamont. Can you come back to me? Sorry.
All right. G2. Angelo. G2. Oh, sweet.
He's muted.
Oh, okay. That misses. Needless to say. And
oh, wow.
Misses.
Okay.
All right, Luna.
Help attack.
Okay. Kensei, skip you, I guess.
Can't do anything. I'll be back.
Okay. It's round 3. It is going to...
Oh no, attack the hand! It's such a scary giant hand that just appeared.
It is going to dispel the hand.
Oh wait, no, don't do that. That's not what I meant. Fine.
Okay, Alina.
What level did it cast?
Oh, sorry, that's a good point. My bad. I got too excited.
Yeah.
For each spell of 4th level or higher, so it's like a 5th level spell, is it?
Yeah.
Okay. So 10 plus 5. Well, maybe I'll fail. 10 plus 5. Wait, what am I doing? Sorry. Spellcasting ability is intelligence. Intelligence. He's an intelligent, toxic dude. Is it an ability check? Ability check.
Very
Alright. DC 15. Ah, nice!
My hand stays.
Awesome. Okay.
It like dodges like whatever and then just like gives it a little wave.
Yeah, awesome. It like turns around and tries to dispel it, and the hand just like moves out of the way. And then waves. Alina.
Okay.
And thanks for knowing my spells better than me.
Nice. All right. So short sword again, booming blade.
Okay.
Advantage.
Yep, multiple advantages. Yep, that's a hit.
Beautiful.
9.
And I'll do sneak first.
11. Still standing. On the 12. Okay. It's still standing. But
Okay.
it's beginning to like foam at the mouth and look almost panicky. It's kind of looking back and forth between each of you. It's very wounded, lots of blood on it. All of this electricity has like scarred and burnt it all over.
Fantastic. I will bonus action dagger.
Advantage.
Oh, right.
Whoa.
Yep.
Okay, perfect. Not that this dagger is going to do a whole lot of damage, but...
Okay, another 8 damage. Oh, it's only 4. Oh no, it's +1. Nice. Okay, still alive.
All right. End turn.
Yeah, I guess it can neither kill itself nor allow itself to be killed. Maybe that's what it said previously. I didn't think this one through. Okay, Cat.
Cat is chilling.
Cat's chilling. Mahkah.
Mahkah would just like to move to there. Use Sacred Flame.
All right.
Sorry, what's...
Wait, where's my... Oh, 18. Yeah, I passed. I think.
And
what's your DC?
Yeah, give me a second. Oh, jeez, we're
16.
Okay.
16.
16. Yeah, done.
Okay, Ethel.
All right. I think it's just a bonus action to do the hand.
Okay.
So I'm going to just step out again, do a little step out, and just cast Mind Spike. Actually, can I do the hand first if it's a bonus action?
Yeah. Either way.
Ah, nice. All right, so I'm going to do the same thing again. So the forceful, no, the clenched fist attack. Okay. And does that still have advantage because of the flanking?
Yes. Well, fairy fire.
Yeah.
I guess it can't, like, clasp around his whole body, but it can just clasp over his head. Oh, no, yeah.
I rolled 2 2s, so actually it would miss.
Yeah, it misses. Just pulls its head back.
Yeah. Okay. Mean. And then I'm going to just firebolt it for my thing. Okay, that's 20.
Yeah, that hits. Nice. How does it? How do you kill it with this firebolt?
Ooh.
I think it like.
Oh wait! Actually,
I don't know if it's actually. No. Wow. Is it because it's
19,
magic?
18. What's that? 9. Oh, it's close enough. It's like 1 point. 1 point. All right, how do you kill it?
You just say you run up instead of down when you split it. But I think Firebolt just goes off. I think it goes right through the hand because it's like weird and translucent and just hits him right square in the face. And then Ethel just stomps out from behind her little stone and it's like, we could have had more to learn here. First I thought I found another academic wizard in the mountains. I was so excited.
Awesome. And also, it is actually in the rules that you round down for damage.
Yeah, I know.
Okay. I didn't want you to just think I was always doing that unfairly.
Yeah, this is one time.
Nice. All right. Let's take a break.
Nice.
Oh, just for flair, Mahkah wants to send his gargoyles to the top of our obelisks just to like form into stone and just wait there.
Okay.
Gargoyles.
So you have just slain Ubbalux, and Ubbalux's body begins to deteriorate as he dies. He says, he just laughs. This is what I wanted anyway! And melts into Demon Ichor. And it becomes silent amongst the
Can we collect any of it?
As it's like melting onto the ground, yeah. How do you collect it?
Oh, how many vials do I have left? Oh no.
I think you have 1, if I remember correctly.
Yeah. I'll do my darndest with 1 vial.
Okay. I am back, and taking a look for things. I don't think we're dead.
No.
Okay. Good.
Okay, so Ethel, if you want to use that vial, are you collecting the Ichor with the vial?
Yeah, sure.
Okay.
Does that mean that I can, every time we use a demon Ichor, I can have a vial, even if it's a dirty one? Like maybe we can have Alina prestidigitation them clean?
I'm not sure if you can like unmix like a substance like that with prestidigitation. I'm not sure. But
I just thought like you know, if you pour it out of the vial, then it's just a dirty vial, right? And you could just go clean that. Is that how prestidigitation
Oh, sorry. Do you
works?
mean you could reuse the vial? Yes, you can do that. But before you do that, though,
like we have a ton of demon ichor.
Yes. You can reuse all of those. Well, most of those,
Nice.
most of that ichor is in like jerry cans, though.
Gotcha. I will write down that we have at least one in a vial, and I think we've done this once before, so there might be a few
Okay,
more.
but before we get that far, just give me a sleight of hand check when you're collecting it. Or how do you go about collecting it? Do
Okay.
you just scoop it up?
Yeah, absolutely.
No,
just
no.
scoop it. Can I use my mage hand?
No, too late. I double, triple checked to make sure that you weren't using your mage hand. Give me a sleight of hand check.
15.
15. Okay, that is fine. You are able to gather this ichor without touching it. What do you do next?
Fuck.
You're telling me.
So I guess I don't know. Maybe go get to the forge and maybe see if maybe like Morning King or like maybe go to the Mirror of Mesopolis because that's the only other leads we have. We'll just
Wait.
like unless you want to, because I don't want to go back, take the toll, go to Arkhan and just say, hey, we'll just kind of like throw all our money at you and that's it. Because if he gets like sort of slightly irritated, he might just send the whole horde of his army on us, and I'll happily take a few of them with my butt.
Actually, before anyone answers, I will also say, Ethel, as you're scooping up this ichor, you notice something shiny in the ichor. In the goop.
Can I grab that with my mage hand?
Yes. You can pull that out with your mage hand, and you pull out a dagger. It looks like, yeah, like a very ornate silver dagger. I will say, even has like a faint gold glow around it, even though it's silver in color, and runes on
Interesting.
it.
So
It doesn't look like the sort of dagger you
yeah,
could
it's a
fight with.
magical glow. Nice. I will. Maybe once we are next time we take a long rest, I'll do a country line dance.
Okay.
I was going to say, I think it might be time for a long rest. Are we up to?
I feel like a lot of people would like to take a long rest anyway. Maybe away from the pile just in case if reasons.
Lightning strikes, yeah.
Yeah.
Have we, like, is the obelisk like a tower, or like can you go into it?
No,
I just want to know if we can check
it's
anything.
just a big square, or sort of like rectangular, but you know, turns into a point at the top. Big stone object,
So
carved with runes.
After that, is there anything else different about the obelisks? Are they glowing now? Have they been activated? Are they after that encounter?
You don't discern any difference.
Okay.
All right, the towers were just a death pit trap. Or not death pit trap,
Yeah.
just a trap. All right.
I do a quick sketch of these towers and do a little description of the theory of potential magic boosting and also all of the effects that happen to us for my eventual academic paper on Avernus.
Okay, maybe burn an ink for that one, seeing as you've done a fair bit of note taking. But you're just doing that in your book, I guess. So you don't need to, but an ink probably by this stage.
Your academic paper by the end of it is just going to read in big letters, shit's fucked.
Damn, this place is bad. Don't go here. And then do we want to travel back to the vehicles for a rest, or do we want to just like move a little bit away from here?
I mean, It would be probably be better just take a rest in the caves, just in case it starts raining all of a sudden. For that reason, by the way, I'm going to use lay on hands and give everyone else like 5 hit points, just in case. I don't have a whole lot. Oh wow.
Mahkah will give Kenway 10 good berries. Sorry, buddy. Here you go, eat up.
I understand. You know, necessity breeds the art of all. It create. Fuck, I can't speak. Yeah, I'll take berries.
Yeah. It's like I guess you probably would have preferred that coming from me than from those horns of that demon. So
yeah, no, it would not been a fun time. And just because of that, I will also give you an additional 5 because my math was wrong. So Mahkah gets 10 hit points, everyone else gets 5.
Thanks.
No problem. Where is my? Oh, yeah, here. So let me do this. There we go.
And so, what are we doing?
Going down to the little cave with the golden doom and just taking the rest of the night off.
Okay, you can head back to there. You're on the drifting imp. Oops. So you'll need to pay to drive that back down. So 1, 2. I think I did 5 to get up there, so we'll just say 5 down. I think it might be 6 or something, but that's fine. So another 5 Ickers for the drifting imp.
Got it.
And yes, you're able to go back into this cave where the golden doom is, and you can have a long rest.
All right. I feel like I have a to-do list for my long rest now. I'm gonna do a tiny hut in the cave. Get a ritual cast that one. And then before, standard shifts again. Before I go to before we do any actual resting, I'm also going to cast, just for fun, Faithful Hound right outside the thing. So everyone has to say a password if they're near it, and it barks if anything else comes near it. Okay. So right outside the tiny hut. Just a nice librarian shush, just a shh, and then, so it knows not to bark, and then.
Okay.
And then I'm gonna do a country line dance, which I believe I can all do and still have enough time to take a long rest. Because
you can do that. Okay, so you think that this magic dagger, you think that the gold light shining from it is the life force of another being, and you think that perhaps if this dagger were thrust into that being, it might return the life force to it.
Interesting.
But otherwise, if everyone wants to, I don't know if you want to take watch or what you want to do in the tiny hut, but if you want to take watch, just give me a 1, 2, and 3. Oh, well, I might as well actually just tell you that nothing happens in the night. There's no reason.
Alright.
I was thinking, I should let them think something might happen. Nah, fuck it. Nothing happens in the night. You can all take a long rest. And, sorry,
can I actually ask a question about the dagger? So after I learn about this dagger's origin, I can... So this is just actually a question about scrying. Does it count as a particular creature if that creature is dead? Like, can I scry on a dead creature?
Let me see.
Or does their body become an object when they die and their spirit is on a different plane?
So which specific part are you looking at? Connection? No. What does it say? Plane of existence. You can
under scrying, it says you can see and hear a particular creature you choose. I guess they can't make a wisdom saving throw if they're dead. I don't like this is genuinely. I have no idea how this works because my immediate thought was, oh, what if I can scry on them because their life force is here, but their body is somewhat like I don't know. So they're not dead.
It doesn't specify a particular creature you choose that is on the same plane of existence as you. I'm going to say that having learnt this spell recently, you think that the creature would need to be alive. That if it's dead, as you say, it wouldn't be able to make a save, and I think probably we could argue that its soul is on a different plane of existence. Yeah.
Okay.
Because I don't think a corpse would be considered a creature in terms of the rules, so yeah.
Yeah. Don't.
Ethel, do you know how much this dagger is worth?
I don't know, is it like 5,000 gold?
Maybe a nice 750, perhaps?
Oh, is that how much we owe? That's... Can I do a check to see if I can appraise it?
Yeah, you can give me an intelligence check.
I mean, we're back to the problem of if it might be able to pay it, but we're still going to need like somebody other than Lulu to trade to get his help.
So you think that this dagger, it's hard for you to appraise. You think the silver dagger by itself might be worth something like 30 gold pieces, 20 gold pieces, something in that range. But because of the life force in it and the nature of the way that it's been used, it's unclear. It would be a different value depending on who you tried to sell it to, and who valued it.
So we could try to play it off as like this dagger that could give you a chance at a second life. See how it's being used currently. Also has a demon soul, or the soul, the life force. We can play this up.
Can we go back to Red Ruth and see if she knows?
I mean, they did say it was belonged to an Empyrean.
Yep.
What the fuck is an Empyrean?
I can just message Red Ruth.
It's like a giant titan from I forget where they're from.
Because he was trying to reincarnate Uldric as well. So wouldn't that be possibly his life force in there?
They're deities of the upper planes. Oh, sorry, the children of deities from the upper. The children of deities from the upper planes. And they're just like giants, basically, huge celestial titans.
Oh, did you just say celestial?
Ooh.
Okay, so don't pawn that off yet. We might.
Ethel's just selling all our shit.
Hey. Just trying my best.
So we could find this body in the contradistant way.
Yeah.
Was his name Uldric?
Uldrak.
Uldrak, okay. And
Uldrak.
Sorry, was that the... Was that who we were fighting or who he was trying to reincarnate? Did we ever get...
You're fighting Ubbalux. Can't you tell the difference? So different.
Oh, gosh.
These are common names in Avernus, guys. Get used to it.
Yeah, and I can barely say kind of like your all names most times because your reasoning means nothing to me.
I'm sorry,
I could
what were you trying to say?
Message Red Ruth and ask about Uldrak.
That's a good idea.
But Red Ruth works at a price Okay.
Secrets.
It's gonna tell us stuff for free.
I recall she told us something about something like that, though, when we talked.
Yeah, but she didn't tell you where it was.
Yeah, that's the problem.
Maybe people in this nearby town might know.
Or if we message Red Ruth and, you know, ask for like a pay later type of scenario.
Credit.
But that's adding to our list.
Our shopping list?
Yeah.
Oh, that's sick. That's my important roles.
Sweet.
I guess I'll just message Red Ruth and be like, I'll sending, not message, and I'll say, hey, it's Ethel. Do you know where Uldrak is?
Hey, it's your girl, Ethel.
Hey, what's up, bestie?
What up?
Bestie?
My idol. No. That's not what I said at all. You can't hear me. It's a secret message. Anyways, you know where Uldrak is looking to sell a soul or something like that. Looking to make a bargain. Let's just say that. Then she can.
She says,
why, yes, I could tell you for a price.
You're gonna make me burn all my sendings. Okay, I cast it again. What price?
Oh.
Another secret? Question mark? Question mark?
Wait, maybe we should have
then some emojis. I don't know the emojis, but you know. Yeah, prepare a secret. I pulled the secrets.
she says,
You would have to return to me. I cannot benefit from here.
Ah!
There's, if we go north, she said there's portals between the two, right? So we don't have to drive all the way back.
Right.
We can just go down.
Wasn't it?
The Arches of Ulok.
No.
Oh, no, the bone brambles.
Yeah.
Yeah, true.
It's a bit of a drive, but, I mean, it's better than the other drive. I was listening. I don't think I had to watch the video for that one. I don't think I was there with...
Nice.
Yeah. I feel like I'm there when I'm not there. That one time I'd be like listening. I'm like, but I'm like, shit, I'm not actually live. What is this? Like, damn, that was such a good one. I was gonna get them.
If I were to like hypothetically do one more sending and say like, pretty please, can we just pay you later? And then I would ask to do a persuasion check, and then I could use my 20 important roll. Would you let that happen?
You would have to try it to know the answer to that question.
I don't do all my stuff.
I mean, it's not like we're going to be out for a long drive regardless, so we might have to take another rest. I would say go for it. What do we got to lose? Save on gas?
So you're casting
my
sending.
And my 20 portent.
What's the 20 portent for? Sorry.
Oh, I was gonna say, would you let me do a persuasion check?
Oh yeah. You don't know until you cast sending.
You cast
it? Did you cast it?
Is that our best plan?
You already cast it twice.
No, not yet.
Okay.
Yeah, I already cast it twice. So I think it would use my last spell slot because this is, you know. Sometimes conversations don't work well in this spell that lets you send one sentence back and forth. But so is that our best plan right now, is to try to find the dragon orb?
It seems either that or we go on the whole morning-cating mirrors of Mistafar Star's side, and maybe because they're all powerful wizards, they might know more and may be able to do more than just, hey, do this shit.
Okay. And then All right, I have one more question. Would you have count? I know that when we were over near the Tower of it was like very far out, but we could kind of see it. And then I did send Batcat out there to like look at the actual space where the tower is supposed to be. So would you count kind of the Batcat connection as me seeing the area for the Tower of or not?
What's the you mean to cast sending? Sorry, to cast
no,
scrying?
I want to yeah. If I can scry on the location.
Yeah. Wait, no, because I don't think you actually you didn't end up sending Batcat. You asked me about it and then didn't end up doing it.
I thought that we definitely like determined that the tower wasn't there, so I guess that's what I'm remembering. But I don't remember how we did that.
Maybe you did. Maybe you did end up sending.
No, I don't. No, I don't remember what I did either. That was a long time ago.
I mean, my memory's pretty vague as well.
Did we have binoculars I could have looked through?
You did determine that it wasn't there, but I don't know if that.
But I know that doesn't mean I saw it, so. Maybe we figure that out later.
I think I would do it, but I'll give you disadvantage just because we can't remember. But otherwise, if you want to wait, I can do it in the next. We can do it in the next session. I'll go back and have a look.
Okay, because that's our other option is that we can check if the tower is there and then head that way instead. If it is there, but I kind of. I mean, doesn't seem like he likes hanging out.
Let's say that you. Let's just say that you did. Send Batcat over there.
Well, because didn't we? The problem that we couldn't see the tower before was the weather, right? Like it was raining or something like that. Was that the acid rain era?
Didn't it clear up as soon as we get to the cave system, though?
I'm not sure.
That's the funny part.
Let's just say.
I just thought.
Let's just say that you did
couldn't tell from the shore whether or not the tower was there.
The only thing is because you can't look through Batcat's eyes for more than, isn't it like 100 feet?
Yeah, that's why I was. Yeah.
It's 5 miles between where you are.
Can you see the tower from the shore at all? Or not? Like, if it was there, could you tell it was there?
I don't remember how you discerned that it wasn't there. Maybe I kind of said that you could just sort of glimpse that it looked like it wasn't there. I will say that in one way or another, perhaps you were able to see just enough of it that you feel like you might be able to cast scrying. Because I can't really remember.
Because the other option is that if I was really going to be a butthead about it, was that we could see far enough out into the water that I could scry on the farthest location I could see.
That's fine. We'll just say
would get me to the tower.
We'll just say that you were able to see it. You can cast scrying. Yeah, that's fine. That's fine.
All right. I also like rules there, but okay, I'll do that now. I'll scry exactly where I think I would be able to see the tower, and then I don't know because I'm scrying on a location. I think I can just do that.
Okay.
Because the target can't make a wisdom saving throw.
So, where is it? You can choose a location you've seen before as a target of this spell. When you do, the center appears at that location and doesn't move. Yes. Okay. You scry on that area. It doesn't see a tower. It just sees the foundations of a tower on an island. It looks to you like it's not there.
Okay, so that's out. So I guess I'll do my wonderful sending plan. That's totally perfect and not gonna lose at all. And I'll send Red Ruth another message that says, "Can we come see you after you, we find Aldrich? Pretty please, you know that we will follow through on our deal."
She just says,
we're besties.
Do you think, based on your experience of Avernus, that you should trust anyone else in these lands? If the answer is no, then that is also my answer.
What if my answer was yes? I can't keep casting sending. I guess I can use higher level spell slots. I don't want to do that. I plowed through all my high level spells and just talking to Red Ruth every day. I'm gonna do this now. I love her.
You're very confident that she will not budge on this matter.
Just do a little check-in every day. Darn. All right. It's up to you guys. Should we travel down to the Bone Brambles?
Great, backtracking. So, what do we give her? What do we exchange?
We're not really backtracking. We're exploring new lands.
Well, if we're going back, well, that's what I'm saying. If we're going back to the Bone Brambles, we kind of are. But that's not my main concern. What do we give to exchange? Because that was the problem we had last time. Was like we're trying to think of stuff.
Anyone got dirty laundry?
And don't say it out loud.
Oh yes.
Just say I have something. Because she'll probably think, oh no, it's been exempt, so that's not gonna really work for me. Give me something else. And we're gonna go like, damn it. If you have something, just say I have something and we'll go.
But she did also to say she'd take like powerful like scrolls and potions and things. Although she was kind of like a bit of a bargainer about it.
Oh wait, what about the most powerful creepy thing we've just found?
Don't we need that?
What do we need it?
The dagger?
Yeah, true. Wait, why would we need it?
What about
because we need to. Because we need him, the guy that we need.
Yes, he's a celestial.
Give us it because it's a sword.
We need to resurrect that guy so we can bring him back.
And
that guy,
if he's
so
alive,
he can give us his thing, so we can go to the other guy.
All right. Hey, what about the Sandorian transducer?
Right. You give that to her.
I might have something.
I think we got stuff that we can.
I mean, Alina has dirty little secrets. It's fine.
Yeah. I think by the time we get there as well, we'll have more to offer. We've got a fair bit in that bag.
That's true. There's a lot of stuff in there.
All right. We start traveling to the Bone Brambles.
All right.
Just kidding. I get to go see my best friend again. I'm excited.
So I'll take us to.
Wait. Oh my god.
Sorry.
Sorry. No. Go on.
Okay. I'll take us 1 point in this direction. If you want to just burn 2 Ickers as we move into this hex. And we've been here before. I'll just. Okay. Alright. And it is currently shift 6. So it's the last shift of the day. Where do you want to go?
Wait.
Oh wait, did we just do a long rest?
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
We didn't do my favorite part of the day.
Oh, I mean, it's not the next day yet.
Darn.
Next shift.
So, wasn't the Bone Brambles on the Contra Abyss we couldn't drive our vehicles in? That was the...
Yes.
So, do we want to... Because... It all depends on where the fuck the graveyard, his body is. Because I was just thinking, like, do we want to travel to get the barge, cross the river, and then go on the land? But if it's on on this land, like around here, then that would be a waste of a lot of resources. I guess we can go back. I'm sorry, I'm just like thinking out loud.
I was gonna say we just have to go down to get to the bone.
Yeah. I was just like, my thought was, depending on where the body is, because my problem is what I thought was if the body is like up here, that means that we are walking. That's what my problem was. But
we can walk into the Bone Brambles, but then use the Bone Brambles to come back to this side, get our vehicles, right?
Yeah. But he was just saying if Uldrak is on the other side, then you won't have your vehicles because you can't take them through the Bone Brambles.
I guess then it's like we'll figure out how to get ourselves.
Oh yeah, that's true, because you can just kind of go back and then get in your vehicles.
We can go back, get in our vehicles, maybe buy some more Ica, blah, blah, blah.
Yeah,
but, okay, what if we could detour Red Ruth, if someone in this little town knows anything about this guy.
I'll just say, just to save time, that you maybe you could have asked while you were there, and nobody seemed to know of anything like that.
Okay. Cool.
I think it might be above their pay grade.
Yeah, like it because the rumored was that the wizard has been there for a while, and if that's the case, then yeah, the demon's been stuck there, researching there, whatever, for probably a long ass time.
All right, to the bones.
So yeah, I guess cross the bridge and try to head down.
I was gonna say, do we want to save some coins by not riding the demon slayer thingy? You know what I'm saying?
Oh, like we just all sit in the same golden doom?
Yeah, and just jerry-rigger.
Oh yeah, the bike to the back of the doom.
Yeah.
Yeah,
just to save soul coins?
I was saying you can do that, but you have to sort of disconnect the ball and chain in order to do that. So if you get into combat, you won't have that weapon. But
yeah, which I think is okay, because right now I think soul coins are getting
I think that's a good idea.
Until we get some more or something. Just a suggestion.
I mean, also, I guess...
How about demon eco?
I guess at also some point, if we really don't care about the drifting imp anymore, we could just because we do have the silver head, we can also take a quick detour to at some point, maybe Fort Knucklebone, drop off the drifting imp, drop off the head, get a soul coin back, and just ride around on the Golden Doom for a little bit. Because I guess we really don't need it anymore.
Okay. So travel shift, and you want to go across the bridge? Okay. I won't roll for anything, but we'll just burn some ickers. This bridge is a huge, many miles long bridge, so I will say that it is the length of these points. So 1, 2, 3, 4. So you want to burn 4 ickers. It's just this huge stone bridge. It looks very old, and you can see the pit of Shumrath down below you with this green slime down there, bubbling and blowing in the wind. And as you drive across this bridge, you approach these 2 structures on either side of the bridge. They look like these towering castles, black castles made of old black stone with many spires and windows and archways. They look very much like military strongholds with crenulated walkways along the top, and you can see various armored and armed creatures standing around atop both of these towers. You are nearer to one of them than the other one, these castles, sorry. And as you approach, an imp appears near you. Just a single imp appears, and it's actually dressed in these robes and holding this staff. It's kind of carrying itself officially and has a book under its arm.
Oh.
It's who goes there? A band of warlords, is it?
Yes, we have very powerful warlords. Now let us pass, or else we might crush you.
What's your business?
Driving. What does it look like?
Nobody uses Lucille's... Nobody passes Lucille's maw without at least telling us what their business is.
We're in the waste management business.
Tony Soprano, is it? I knew I recognized you. No, but seriously, you better tell me. We got a whole army up in these castles here. These are the fortresses, the twin bridge fortresses of Lucille, the Pit Fiend. She ain't messing around.
Literally, we're just driving. We have no inclination of anything about Lucille or anything like that. We're just driving will be out of your hair.
Where are you driving to?
That way! Just points at the other end of the bridge.
Give me a deception check.
Back into the wasteland. What?
Give me a deception check.
I mean, I'm being truthful here. I just want to go that way, for Christ's sake.
Well, yeah, but you have a purpose, right? It's asking you, like, what you're doing, what your intentions are.
Sure, why not? Hey, do you want to spend that natural...
No?
Sure, alright. We'll look one person here. Alright, where's... Fuck? There it is.
Can I be of assistance? Oi.
Yeah, I'm afraid that ain't good enough. You best go back the other way if you don't want to speak.
Alright. I'll tell you. But keep it between us.
I ain't gonna keep it between us. I work for Lucille.
But keep it between you and Lucille. Don't go spreading this around.
Okay, maybe. I ain't promising none.
I heard there's a very powerful wizard down south. And I have a terrible wart problem.
A what?
Sort of backs away a little bit.
You know, wart's terribly contagious, quite itchy, really bad in my pits. You want to see? You want to see?
No, that's okay. Pulls out this book and like opens it and pulls out this like ink pen. Begins like writes a couple of things down.
But you better give me a deception check as well, because that don't seem like the truth, and I actually don't see no pustules under those arms.
They are small but powerful. Okay.
Yeah. Well, that does seem strange to me, but I guess if that's the only way, well, I'll tell you what. We just want to know what's going on around in these lands, especially with you tricksy warlords. If you can pass for a soul coin, that's the going rate around here.
A soul coin. Outrageous.
Inflation these days. Ridiculous.
Alright. I'll hand over the soul coin.
How we doing on those?
Oh, we got set.
Don't tell him.
I got a number that rhymes with where you go when you die.
That's 200 gold pieces worth already, plus whatever you spend on petrol. You're gonna be at 750 gold pieces before you ever get there. He like takes the soul coin in his palm and like bites it.
Yeah, I like to feel the suffering in my teeth. This'll do. Yeah, you're welcome to go past then. See you later, guys.
Disappears.
Ugh, tolls.
Did you get rid of that soul coin?
Yes.
Also, you didn't look for treasure when you killed Ubbalux.
That's what I was...
Oh, I looked to the goo. I was looking at the goo.
That was my intent when I was talking about the obelisk. But okay.
The path to Avernus is paved with good intentions.
Oh.
Okay, but you're able to pass. And so you can continue on 2 more to there, so burn another 2 acres. And move into this hex. So you're just going like directly down south, is that the plan?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
As much as we have right now.
Alright. And as you pass into this area, this is a much sort of drier feeling. I mean, everything is dry and hot, but here it's particularly, you know, the earth is less sand, more kind of cracked, hardened clay. And in places the ground has even like split apart, and there are bones littering the ground. And as you drive down here, you even pass this enormous thing that is on the map. You assume it's like some kind of dragon or something. But like a colossal fucking dragon. You don't know. It looks very ancient. And otherwise you can continue along here. We're doing like 3 hexes per shift. I guess we've done one. This is the second one. And so if you just go directly down south, we can come to here. So another 16 acres.
16?
Oh no,
is that just for the one?
Are you only, so you're only driving the Golden Doom now?
Yep.
Is that it? Okay.
Yep.
So just another 8 acres. And oh, actually, sorry. My bad. You run out of soul coins when you get 2 points down. So you have to put another one in the Golden Doom.
Oof. Okay.
Okay. So moving into the 3rd hex. Yeah, this region is just this very hilly region, and the clouds in this area are particularly heavy, and you can see these showers coming out of these clouds, and this sort of green mist floating all over this whole area. And the clouds, I'll say, are sort of approximately where they are on this grid. You feel like if you drive directly through them, you might have to sort of navigate some acid rain a little bit.
Ooh.
I'll go around. Maybe stumble across something, hopefully along the way.
You want to go around?
Yeah.
Okay, so 1, 2. So you move 2, so 2 more acres. And move into this hex. So this is that was the end of that shift in that case. And so we move into now the next day. And so now it is Ethel's favorite time of the day. So if everyone wants to eat something, roll me a con save, except for Mahkah and Kenway.
Hooray.
Sweet. So there's no bad weather. I was thinking it'd be pretty bad if there was like bad weather just after you like tried to avoid this weather. Oh, Ethel spews.
Well, interesting.
But what do you want to do in this new hex? In this new shift?
Keep going around in south direction, I guess.
Yeah, down.
Okay, and so in that case, if we're doing the war machine travel, action station. Yep.
I know we're getting like, you know, we're getting closer. I'm just saying I'm keeping an eye on my weird little horrible vial of Fey goop, just in case we do happen to pass any Fey portals.
Okay. The vial of like piss and fingernails and like pubic hairs. And...
Yeah, the horrible vial. I think she said they were just limited to being in the bone brambles, but you know, it'll be out.
Okay.
So everyone can look at the piss vial. Yeah, I'm gonna be like, everyone, we have to be aware of this. Everyone keep an eye on it.
But you head out of this very sort of out of these badlands and back into these kind of wastelands where with like sandy looking ground, and I'm just gonna roll a couple of d20s. And this area, as you're passing through here, is full of these like hardy-looking shrubs with very sharp thistles all over them. And you also see perhaps when you get to, I'll take us down to here on another 2, so another 2 acres. You pass by this area where you see next to like what actually looks like it was once some kind of lake or something, but it's dried up now. It's just this big cracked basin. And some of these shrubs that are around here, from the shrubs kind of emerge some of these taller sort of spindly looking trees that look mostly petrified. But you see amongst them also these this little collection of like shacks and like stone dwellings as you're kind of driving through this desert. And you think you can see some creatures kind of moving about amongst these dwellings. It looks like a little community.
A little community. Do any of them... Can we, like, stop and I can use my, town gossip feature thingy?
Yeah, you can do that. Okay, so you head over to this community, and it's like a goblin shanty town. There's just like red-skinned and yellow-skinned, mostly goblins. Kind of, it's a pretty impoverished town. Some, they're kind of standing around. Some of them are working on things, carving bones into knives and other things like that, and working on one of these shacks. And they sort of come and greet you at the edge of the town. So give me your choice of charisma check.
Intimidation. No. Persuasion.
Okay.
That was higher by a couple points because of your talent thing, or like your 3rd level bard.
Oh, that's true. I think it doesn't work actually. Oh, there are some that it works for. The what is it called? Sorry. Silver tongue. Oh no, it is persuasion. Sorry.
That's enough anyway, actually. Oh, and I just realized I didn't ask for a navigation check. That's all right. Okay, they can tell you, let me see, locations within 2 hexes and mark them on the map. So they are able to, and not necessarily all of the locations in 2 hexes, but they can tell you some things about this area. They are, you already know where the Bone Brambles is. They tell you that there are some strange ruins somewhere down here. Some old ruins with these like skeleton knights that are just sort of just frozen there bowing in prayer. They don't know what it's about, but it's just an old mystery. And let me see. They can tell you about the Demon Zapper, you already know that. And you're headed for the Bone Brambles. 2 hexes away. Yeah, there's not really much else that they're able to tell you.
Any Titan bodies?
They don't know of any Titan bodies, unfortunately.
I just realized there's a giant fucking sword sticking out of the ground.
It does look like it would be a dude.
This map was given to you by the cartographer who mapped this place. And obviously, did have some knowledge about things that have been here for a very long time. You do know that Ubbalux, I can't remember these fucking words either.
But they're such normal names.
Did seem to imply that he had been here for such a long time. Yeah, they're such fucking normal names. Common Avernian names. Fucking GM, get yourself together. Pull yourself together. Yes, you do know that. You do think that Ubbalux, fuck, has been here for a very long time. And
you do know that Jim was here for a long time.
Whatever the fuck his name is, Jimbo. And so, yeah, this realization that you're having doesn't. It's definitely a diegetic realization. It's a legitimate in-game realization.
Huh.
So we've been arguing, we've been staring over this map and being like, okay, so we could go back down here, planning a road trip. Then all of a sudden Kenway just goes, there's a giant sword right there.
Yeah, we're just like planning. Everyone's like trying to plan out the routes, trying to figure out how much gas there is, and there's just like, guys, there's a sword right there.
I mean, you don't know if it's the sword, but I don't know. How many giant swords are there, I guess, is...
If anything, I still want it, like...
Or at least a photo with it, or a sketch.
Yeah, do we... Tempted. I'm very tempted.
Yeah.
Imagine if you get there and it's like, damn it, it's the wrong sword.
Well, I feel like it's like a body is under there.
I mean, yeah, there's a giant fucking sword, and there looks like to be like, by sketch-wise anyway, yeah, like some like suits of armor that do appear to be look like a very big person, which
matches the description.
Yeah, was like a titan. So, if anything, we could at least check out the ruins and then keep going.
Yeah, let's.
It just seems like it'd be fun.
How many times are you in Avernus? Let's go.
I mean,
see inside.
How many times?
If anything, at least maybe we discover upon something that was like, oh, look, we discover, like, oh, for all we know, that could be Zariel's sword.
Game over.
All you had to do was look at the fucking map.
And how many months would that have taken?
Fuck your help. Fuck your taxes. We're taking the damn sword.
All right. So you want to bypass the bone brambles and head in that direction?
To the sword.
Okay.
Yeah.
So.
You know what? Mahkah wants to use his map as well. He wants to get to this sword quicker.
Okay. Well, yeah, I was just going to say, in that case, you should probably give me also a navigation check.
Yes, which one would you like first?
So give me the map first, because I think it'll affect the navigation as well.
Sorry, I just have to remember what type of check it was. Infantry.
Really quick, I would just like to use the sending stone to Silvira to just ask her if she's heard anything about Uldrek. Just to make sure we're not gonna try to resurrect a guy and then she's gonna be like, wow, he's gonna annihilate everyone.
She says,
just in case.
That's a very common name in Avernus. Can you be more specific?
Uldrek, the big scary child of a deity.
But she says,
no, I'm afraid I do not recall reading anything about an Uldrek. I'm sorry.
I mean,
perfect. That means it can't be a problem.
It is pretty. It must be pretty powerful, not just because of the description, but also because it did like summon that crazy fucking motherfucker. Stupid ass that tried to kill us after we, did one fail thing, and then it just like, oh fuck everything, and I was like,
it wanted to die. It couldn't kill itself. It couldn't willingly be shit in battle. It hoped you would win.
Yeah, hope we would win. Yeah, sure.
Okay. Navigation.
So when it says passing by 5 or more, then I also have
Yeah, so what I've done...
the terrain, great, okay.
So what I've done for Avernus is that if you pass by 25 or higher, you also get advantage on the survival check to navigate. And the But otherwise, you can go an additional 5 miles, which is ridiculous. Hold on, I haven't updated that for these hexes. I will say that you can go an additional hex.
Sounds good.
Otherwise,
So,
it's pointless.
Yeah. You're like, one spot.
This map is useless.
Survival.
Yes, survival check at advantage. And I'll say that seeing as we're coming into B4 is some hills and I'm sure that you probably... Well, so this is... Yes, okay, nice. You were successful. You were able to successfully navigate. Where do you go specifically, point-wise?
So definitely east, like a southeastern direction a little bit.
Staying away from that rain clouds if there's any.
Yeah, and also probably trying to avoid whatever this like crescent moon shaped like molten pool, whatever that is. As well, as much as we can.
So I'll say if you want to avoid the rain clouds, you probably have to come down to here. So that's two more acres. And then okay. So yeah, so you're going for this for these ruins? Or are you sort of going right around, or you just want to go east, like directly east from here?
I guess east southeast direction. Stagger it.
Okay, so 1,
Past the
2,
brambles.
3, 4, 5, 6. So burn another 6 acres. And then you come into this very hilly environment. That's okay. I'll say that you can kind of drive like directly through these 2 sort of hill, like ranges of hills on either side. Still just barren and hot. The red skies have not changed, and you kind of left that acid rain behind. You can see some other what appear to be black rain clouds on the horizon, but otherwise you can still see this hazy sky with these meteors coming down, and you can then go 1.
I was gonna say, oh sorry, before we might just have a quick team huddle. Should we
just burn another Ica for that point, please, Anna?
Judging by this map, there's a large lava pit. Should we take a hard southwest and come around that way, or if we head east, it might be longer to get to the sword?
Yeah, I don't know how we'll cross the lava.
Well, let's take a look at that. Hold on. So, I mean, we could try to like skirt around the ruins. I mean, if we want, we can check them out. Like, cannot hurt. Maybe find something else, and then like keep going in like after if we find like the edge of this like molten scar, like keep going like in the eastern direction, and then just take a hard south.
Okay.
Sounds
Like-
good.
Alright.
Let's do it.
Okay, so you're going for these ruins? Is that what you said? Sorry.
Yes, yeah.
Okay.
We're gonna.
I mean, at very least, we might just avoid whatever like this cloud is anyway. Just like heading into the ruins.
Okay. So I'll take you another 2 points to, or 3 points to here. Say that that's where the ruins are.
Okay.
That's another 3 soul juices from the Golden Doom, and yep, 3 more Icas. Okay. As you head into this area, you see this acrid smog. Acrid smog. Acrid? Acrid. You see acres of acrid smog swirling around a barren hill, rising from which, like giant tombstones, are a pair of leaning monoliths. And each of them is like soaring more than you estimate, like 50 feet into the smoky red sky. And as you drive towards these ruins, you see dozens of armored knights kneeling in motionless reverence before these monoliths. And you can see also as you approach these knights that there appear to be, there's like a small stone structure in the middle of these two monoliths. Barely kind of coming out of the ground at all. It's just like basically sort of looks like the foundation of something, or you're unsure. It looks like a massive structure that's connected to both of them. And you can see what appears to be steps, onyx steps, leading down under the hill.
There could be treasure.
We could just check it out. Just like really quick.
Ooh, what if you send your arcane eye in?
Oh, that's smart. I will be absolutely blasting through spell slots today.
Well, because
Wait, we had a long. Oh no.
Well, it's also divination, so you do get a spell slot back.
This is true. But yeah, I'll cast Arcane Eye and I'll send it kind of around the knights a little bit to get a little bit of a closer look, and then down the stairs.
Okay, so as you peer through this arcane eye and you sort of guide it around these knights that are sort of bowing in reverence, you get close enough to see that these knights, as the rumors said, are like skeletons. And their foreheads are sort of resting on the pommels of their swords. These kind of old swords that have been broken down by the acid, corroded by the acid rain. Yeah, it's like their armor kind of serves as caskets for their bones, yet their corpses stay upright as though in prayer. You can also see that on the armor of these knights is the faded regalia of Elturel.
Ooh, interesting.
Last battalion of the Hellriders.
And so you send this eye down these onyx steps. And the steps go some way down into the darkness, where the eye encounters a huge iron wall covered in infernal runes. And you're unable to proceed further with the eye.
Would you let me, like, I can see through the eye? Can I try to copy the infernal runes onto paper for someone else to read?
I think so. I don't see why not. Well, can you see while you're looking through the eye, though? I mean, you could still do that. Someone gives you a piece of paper. Yeah, why not?
Yeah.
You can do that.
Well, I'm not sure as if you have to stay looking. Oh, it says you mentally receive visual information from the eye. I actually don't think I have to be looking through the eye.
Okay, cool.
So I could copy them down and then have Kenway read them?
Yes, you can do that. But the runes appear not language runes. They look like magic runes. Kenway's not able to get much out of it.
Would I be able to get more out of it because I'm magical, technically?
You can give me an Arcana check.
Mark will like to cast guidance on Alina.
What do I get? Plus
1d4.
that a D8? Oh, that's a D4. God damn it. That's a D6. Jesus.
Every time it comes back to your image, I have forgotten that fucking tornado, and it's just every time. Every time. Despite.
I can also.
I tried.
Sorry.
That's right.
I can use my third eye ability, and I can read any language. I think that's a new 10th level thing. I think it says I use my action, and I can read any language.
You can just do it? Use your action.
So.
Okay.
This is a new thing, so if I didn't read it right, you should tell me.
Yeah, the only thing is that it's not like a language. It's like magic runes, so it's not something that you can read.
I was saying if I can read Infernal, can I also do an Arcana check?
Oh, you could do an Arcana check anyway.
Oh, okay. Sorry.
That's all right. But not now that Alina has done the Arcana check.
Okay, gotcha.
Well, if you want to help.
Yeah, can I do that? We can work together on that one.
Yeah, Alina, you can roll again if you want.
And I'll also cast guidance again.
Oh, okay, the first one was better. We'll stick with the first one.
Ethel just confuses you.
Yeah, I'm like, I think this is maybe some sort of ancient, and you're just like, oh my gosh, okay. See,
although the two of you pore over
these
runes that Ethel has sketched out, you can't. These runes seem, from what you can tell together, they seem very, very powerful, very ancient. Quite a way above your abilities to understand what they are.
If it looks like there's nothing around the ruins at all, like there's nothing moving, sometimes Lulu's memories have been like kind of triggered by things that she's seen, right? Like, would she have known any of the Hellriders?
I was about to ask if Lulu, because these Hellriders would have taken a knee for one person, and we know who that would have been.
I've never seen this place that I can remember. And sadly, I can't recognize the skulls of these skeletal Hellriders, but they're definitely Hellriders. They're even wearing the ancient armor that they used to wear in Elturel before modern times. So I would say that these Hellriders are from the time of the ride.
Does that mean it might be worth us investigating closer?
I don't wanna. Sorry. Well, jeez, my voice burner. I'd like to do that anyway, regardless if we find anything. Because I am definitely curious now. Something locked by powerful magic? I mean, what those secrets could hold.
You've been tasting the secrets. Alright, my Arcane eye does a thorough sweep for any traps or moving things, and then I can move it.
Give me a perception check.
Okay.
You don't see anything that strikes you as a trap or a moving thing. I would love to say that as you approach, all these skeletons are like stand up and attack you, but that doesn't happen. And you're able to approach these. You have to get out of your vehicles, unless you just drive over the skeletons.
No.
Kenway wants to kind of be a little bit respectful right now.
Wow.
Weirdly enough.
Jean Lamour's going one way, and Kensei Kenway's going the other way.
What is happening?
All right, but you're able to. Yep, sorry.
No, go ahead.
You're able to head down these onyx steps, and you find this huge iron wall covered in these infernal runes.
Do you think if I cast some dispel magic, it could allow us to enter?
Might as well try it. I don't know.
All right. I will try.
As you cast this spell, as you begin to move your little rat claws around and say the words, the spell, you've never felt this before. It's not even like it's cancelled. It's like it just like fizzles. Like you're almost not even able to use magic here. It almost like hurts your hands a little bit. Like, whew.
No. I think this calls for brute force, Kensei.
Well, you get this sense also when this spell fizzles that there is some kind of weight on this place. An immense power lies here. You feel like impressed by it by trying to come up against it with your magic.
Is there like any? No, that's. Is there like any not like in this tunnel, but was there any inscriptions like on the little side by side the stone monuments outside or anything of any markings apart from the faded Hellrider symbols on the knights?
You have a look around, but you don't find anything like that. Nothing that gives you any information.
Is there anything on this wall that looks like that we need a piece to open, like a key or a symbol of some part? Maybe a symbol or a...
You just feel that the longer you try to solve this riddle, the more in awe you are of the power of this place. You feel like you can't work out what it would be, what you would need. It's just, a powerful place. You feel beyond your power.
Alright, I guess we get back in the car.
But then you spot a tunnel. No, I'm just kidding. There's a small hatch. No. Basically, no matter what you do, even if Kenway tries to smash it, brain or brawn, you can't seem to do anything. It's just too magical, too powerful.
Alright. I guess to the sword.
We will be back. I must know the secrets.
Mark my words.
We probably just found some other locations go here and you'll get this, but we have to find a way to open this door, so we have to talk to someone else now.
Oh yes, we need Maud's secret book.
Yeah, you need the plot key.
Yeah.
What is it? The stone sword key? What are those things in
Oh, stone sword key, yeah.
Yeah.
There's a little imp statue that has a little etching that's no.
Elden Ring.
Yep.
Yeah.
There's a shaded area behind it saying level 15.
Yeah. Yeah, the door just has that smoky, you're not able to pass yet.
Cannot pass through, DLC required.
Yes.
Alright, well, let's end it there.
Alright.
On a note of mystery.
Gotta end it with a door that we can't open. Grrr. I'll go in there.
I didn't think we'd take this route at all. I thought you guys would just be like, fuck it, let's just pay him.
It's expensive.
Never.
We don't have any money.
It was expensive. You do have money.
even
You
we
have
paid it,
heaps
we
of soul
still-
coins.
One thing that we are, it's cheap, okay?
Well, even if we did pay him to kind of clear the debt, we still need to give him a celestial just to
Yeah.
have him work with us. So
That's true. He's pretty greedy.
Yeah, he's so greedy. Why do we steal from that guy?
Maybe if we, I don't know, resurrected an enormous being, we could just be like, can you defeat his army for us? We just
That'd be cool.
We heard you didn't
I
like
that.
Tiamat. Maybe we could work something out here. Like, we got a couple assholes that we really don't care for. We'll help you out if you. There's just a little problem with the army. If you could deal with that, that'd be great.
Hey, remember how like 10 minutes ago we like resurrected you, and you should be so grateful for that. Just like.
It ends up being like Godzilla versus like.
Resurrected. You kind of did. You kind of like made a whole guy, so like it would happen.
That wasn't me.
All right. Thanks for playing, everyone. I am fucking sweating in here.
Smoking up in here.
Enjoy
Hey,
your
Alina, you're still alive. You didn't get sucked away.
For now.
Oh yeah, well, it doesn't matter now. Yeah.
Right.
What about next week?
I'm just kidding. I'll be checking the news. I hope you're okay. Does it look like it's? Does it seem like it's calmed down
Anybody die
already?
in Canada of tornadoes?
Yeah.
No? Damn it.
Did Steph
Yes.
die in Canada? Google.
Yeah.
Google.
Yeah, no, it seems alright.
I could ask ChatGPT. It'd be like,
That's
yes.
Yeah, lady refuses to leave playing D&D while tornado warnings.
Legitimately.
Yeah, like it's actually all over the news.
Refuses to evacuate house.
Woman strapped to chair by saddle. Only thing left standing.